I got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I'll juice you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Hi, this is Kevin Pollak. You're, of course, listening to Touhyville with Steve Touhy. Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rest assured, don't get your money's worth. It's not a ball. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome to Touhyville for the second day of July 2024. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Over there, still doing her makeup, Cheryl.
I want to love these little butter things, like these little colored tinted lip gloss. It just makes me feel like I ate a really greasy pork chop, and that I have to reapply every 16 seconds. It's like chapstick.
You know, we're on video. That's not a mirror you're using, right? Like that's. Give me a second here, kids. Just hold on for a second.
You're all tied up in the moment.
No, I was drumming with just one hand. I attempted with two. It didn't work. That hurt. But with one hand, I was doing it, and then I lost the pencil, the drumstick.
Aww.
So it went away. So anyway.
That said, it's kind of looking like your hand might be coming back to earth. Like,
yeah,
it's not functioning well, and you're a lefty, so that kind of sucks. But
some of the function is coming back.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah. I can, and here's the thing: I can use my fingers fine. It's all below that, but like you said, right in between the thumb and the index finger is what's probably the most swollen right now. Mm-hmm. That's what you're using to write. So I can't write. So it's really hard to write. Like which for the most part I type. But I tried to do a couple of handwritten things yesterday, and it was just it did not go well. Hold on with what's happening. Trying to explain my bad hand. So trying to write isn't great, but I can grab things better today. I was able to shave with my left hand instead of my right hand. I was able to brush my teeth about halfway with my left hand, and then I switched to a certain area.
So I got the poll question for today. I know you're always worried about the poll question. So I think today's poll question should be, I mean, you could take it or leave it. I know you're making the face, but will your hand heal before or after animal control and the police actually handle the dog that's still out there, the pit bull that's still out there with no vaccination proof? What do you think's going to happen?
I don't know.
What do you think?
We'll
what do you think?
I don't know.
We're on day 5 with nothing. How about it?
I do not know. I do not know what's going to happen there, but yeah.
But I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Like, I think we should, we're always trying to take collections and make sure that, everything is covered.
Could I win Indiana Beach tickets?
Sure. Here's what it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you $2, and we're going to make a fund so that anybody who's victimized and needs a police report can actually get what they need without having to pay for it. How about it?
All right.
What do you think?
We'll work on that.
All right.
Oddly enough,
you did the poll question already?
No. Well, yes, I did. But today is Freedom from Fear of Speaking Day. It's also I Forgot Day. Not sure what I forgot, but I forgot something.
Okay.
It's I Forgot Day. Made in the USA Day. National Anisette Day.
What's anisette?
I don't know. I don't know what anisette is. Today we celebrate and drink anisette. Okay, it's a liqueur.
Was it a liqueur?
Yep.
Okay, so I was right because I'm like, okay, I think I had that when I was in Greece.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The picture looks Greek. It is frequently drunk in Spain, Portugal, Mexico, Italy, and France.
Now I know why I remembered that. It's like it's licoricey.
Oh, okay. Like Ouzo, kind of. Remember Ouzo?
It's Bernie.
Yeah.
Like
Bernie Mac.
not Sanders.
Bernie Sanders.
No.
Special recreation for the Disabled Day, World Sports Journalist Day, and World UFO Day. So watch out for UFOs.
Yeah, you know what I wonder? I remember. Do you remember back in the day, especially because Close Encounters of the Worst Kind, Third Kind, whatever it is, was out? I will never forget your face going, what in the world is that?
I never saw the movie, so I had no idea what you were doing, but you were spot on. We looked it up. That was Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
You don't hear about it, really.
No, because it was
like in fashion, every so often they put like green, outer space creatures on pajama pants or something, but like you really don't hear about it as a thing.
Oh, like there's not a lot of pop culture aliens anymore. Like there used to be.
There used to be.
Yeah.
Like, remember like people said that they were abducted and yeah.
Well, I don't know. Do they still do what was that? The World News and the Inquirer and remember there was all kinds of like you'd go to the newsstand, there was like
you'd see
7
like
different papers
looking like guy that was found.
Yeah.
That's
so when I started in radio, we used to grab those for our prep because there was no internet. Like so that's where we'd get our weirdo stories from. Like
that's what you would grab before the Sabbath. I would grab all of it because I just loved all the ridiculousness that was in there. And it left you going, is this true? No, it's not true. Well, maybe it's true. Like I was like, this is kind of ridiculous, you know?
Yeah. All right, let's see what's happening, shall we? A Korean robot threw itself down a flight of stairs after just 1 year of working as a civil servant. Yep. Even robots do not like the job of being civil servants.
Right.
I can't deal with the public anyway. These people are ridiculous. A Florida man was arrested for shooting down a Walmart drone, which ended up depriving another Florida man of his beer, Twinkies, and Crocs. Now, what am I going to do? The parent company for Redbox has filed for bankruptcy. File that under things I thought happened a decade ago.
Right. I was going to say, like, what?
Not a big need for DVDs outside of Walgreens anymore.
It's like breaking news: Blockbuster changed its hours.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Wait, what?
I didn't even know there was still Redbox around. I had no idea. Like, and lastly, the host of The View agreed that President Biden's debate performance was hard to watch. And if they're experts on anything, it's on things that are hard to watch. That's The View. That's
true. That
they know
true how to, that
they know how to handle that.
Yep.
Yes, and all the other hickums.
Unlock big savings and add style and security to your home with Schlag Locks from Menards. Whether you're looking for a traditional interior lock or a Wi-Fi compatible electronic lock, Menards has you covered with more than 200 options of Schlag Locks available. Check out all of the options at Menards. #1 in customer satisfaction among home improvement retailers according to J.D. Power. For more information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Save big money at Menards.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
5:55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
I feel like I'm constantly cleaning hair off my bathroom floor. At least my Swiffer sweeper makes it easy. Sweeper heavy-duty dry cloths have ultra-thick pads to trap and lock hairs, like a hair magnet. And when I'm finished cleaning up my hair, Sweeper takes care of his too. Now the hair is gone, all thanks to Swiffer. Try Swiffer Sweeper heavy-duty dry cloths. I promise you'll love them or your money back. And also try Swiffer Sweeper Wet to make quick work of tough, sticky messes.
Looking to sell your home? At Fit For You Home Solutions, we're not just your cash buyer. We are your trusted allies through the entire selling process. If you are an overwhelmed landlord, behind on your payments, or inherited a property with a lot of stuff that is a hassle for you, we got your back. With a streamlined process and fair cash offers, we'll make buying your home easy peasy. Call or text 219-206-0666 today, or visit us online at homes.com. That's fitforyouhomesllc.com.
Hi, I'm Cesar Milan. People are always commenting on how happy and healthy my dogs are. One of the reasons is the food my dogs eat.
Dr. Marty's Nature's Blend is a premium freeze-dried raw dog food designed to support your dog's health, happiness, and lifespan.
Their jaws are more flexible, their teeth are cleaner, and their coats shinier, and why they seem more youthful even as they age.
I'm veterinarian Dr. Marty Goldstein. I've helped countless dogs thrive with one simple concept. Your dog needs a high-meat diet similar to what their ancestors ate in the wild.
Dr. Marty created Nature's Blend using 50 years of nutritional research and experience, helping dogs make incredible turnarounds. Save up to 54% off Nature's Blend and get a free bag of Cod Krispies, their wild-caught, ultra-crunchy cod skin treats. Go to drmartypets.com/good or text GOOD to 511-511.
Your order is backed with a 90-day guarantee.
All dogs are unique. Your dog results can and will vary. Message and data rates may apply.
If you're looking to get a new car, you could really cut expenses by bundling your car and renter's insurance with Progressive. Sure, you love your old car, but you know it's not normal to give instructions on how to open the window. It should be self-explanatory, but it's not. And notice how when you're in other people's cars, you can feel cushion in the seats? That's pretty nice, right? No, it's just normal. So bundle your renter's and car insurance with Progressive and put the savings toward a new car. It's time. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company coverage provided and serviced by affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states.
A Gain Scent Bead story. Jim was at the laundromat when he heard his ear said, "Maraca, senor," but his nose said, "Hey, freshest scent ever." Following his nose, Jim found a man pouring a bottle of Gain Scent Beads into the washer. The scent, the freshness. Jim blurted, "Sir, your scent maraca smell amazing." Actually, Jim, most noses call them Gain Scent Beads. Try Gain Scent Beads, way fresher than detergent alone.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
All right, up, out of bed.
Wait, wake yourself up. I'm not ready.
What day is it?
What day is it?
This is Tuesday.
Showtime.
Wait, what?
It's not showtime. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
I need some coffee.
Before we start.
Okay, now I'm ready. It's showtime.
Yep, coffee's flowing. So are our mouths. We're ready to go. We're up on video. As soon as I hit the button, there we go. You can hang out with us on YouTube and Facebook, also on WOQI977.com, 981WIBN.com, streaming all the time. You can tell Alexa, "Hey, Alexa, play WOQI 977. Portion of the show is running brought to us by Fozzie Senior Center. All of the senior centers, really, Jasper County Community Services, the Fozzie Senior Center, and the Rensselaer Senior Center. The Fozzie Senior Center has Balloon Mitten coming up July 22nd. That's coming up in 20 days. Join us for a legendary game of Balloon Mitten, kind of like badminton, but it's with balloons. You get the rackets, have some fun. That's July 22nd. Just one of the many fun activities they're doing at Jasper County Community Services. You know, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. You want to get yourself moving a little bit. Our doctor said a little more activity would be good for us. Tuesday and Thursday, 10 a.m. They have Seniors in Motion at the Rensselaer Senior Center, 967 East Leopold in Rensselaer. Fitness and Wellness, Seniors in Motion, Low Impact Exercise for seniors. That's Tuesdays and Thursdays. So So yeah, so lots of great stuff going on with the folks over at Jasper County Community Services. You can find out all that they're doing either by stopping by one of those centers, or if you want to hop on their Facebook page, you can find out more as
Yeah, and you can
well.
go as often as you want. You can, you know,
Mhm. Yeah,
go out for breakfast.
they've got the breakfast buzz going in DeMott. So all kinds of great stuff. Also want to mention our friends over at Vierk's Fine Jewelry, creating dreams and memories through knowledgeable and creative custom jewelry design. Let them turn your ideas into wearable pieces of art. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main and Lafayette. Visit Vierks.com.
And happy birthday to our daughter.
Yes, July
Savannah.
2nd. Our
Mhm.
oldest daughter. Today is her birthday. Exciting stuff there.
Yes.
That's why we used to always go to the Kalahari up in Wisconsin.
Always.
We would go for her birthday, and then we would stay through the 4th of July fireworks.
Because they did fireworks. We didn't have to leave.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the poll question tomorrow, whether or not you prefer doing fireworks or watching professional shows like we were talking about
watching.
yesterday.
Yeah.
For us, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
But I
was
think there's a
just-
lot of people that like doing them. They enjoy it.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
was talking to a guy yesterday who owns a fireworks store,
Mhm.
you know, works there, whatever.
Mhm.
And he was like, honestly, I just wish people would like leave it to the experts now. I know that obviously I have a store where people buy all of it,
Yeah.
but he said it worries him every year that
Mhm.
people are going to be hurt. You know,
Yeah.
because he said they've gotten, because it was funny, we were talking and then I mentioned the Griffith thing.
Yeah. Mhm.
And he said, I didn't see it or hear about it, but it wouldn't surprise me because everything is like these rockets are way more powerful than they've ever been. Like it's
Yeah.
almost like they're gradually getting more and more powerful and stronger.
Mhm.
And then you think it's enticing because you're going to go, you know, you're going to get this big boom and this like impressive like show.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously with Griffith, it took out 10 houses and
But you don't know what you're doing. Yeah.
7 people. Like,
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
Or was it 7 houses and 10 people? I don't know.
Mhm.
Whatever it was a lot,
Mhm.
you know? So
I think back to when I was a kid, my friend, the family that had the hot dog stand,
Mhm.
he had a connection with whoever the White Sox get for their fireworks, like, you know, when they shoot off the when they hit a home run. And he would set up, so they had a lot of people had these in the 80s. They had a dog pen in their backyard, like for their dog.
Okay.
Like that, it didn't walk around the whole yard. It was like a
mini gated
fenced in area with
fenced-in
like
fence.
like
Yeah,
but with
yeah.
like gravel and stuff. It was very odd.
Yeah.
So every year he'd dig holes in there, and he would put pipes, like big giant pipes, into the ground, and that's where he would shoot off the fireworks from. And I mean, he would literally call them Sox Parkers, you know. And
that's funny.
but you think about this Griffin thing, like, you know,
Right.
what if one didn't come out of there? Does that mean it's going to explode a pipe?
Or if
I mean,
it went
you know,
sideways, you know.
well, I mean, he had it like 3 foot in the ground. Like
Got
it was really deep in the ground, but still, like, yeah, it was, yeah. So anyway, so that's a preview of tomorrow's poll question. We call that a tease. Yesterday's poll question, 24-hour tease.
Cue the romantic music.
So yesterday we asked you we be off work on Friday. You know, we will be. We're doing a 4-day weekend. 62% of you said yes, while 38% said no, not so much. Got to work. Jay says we have to work on Thursday and then get Friday off. I think I'd prefer that if I was only going to get one day.
Work Thursday and get Friday off. Yeah.
So I used to, being the morning host at a lot of places, I used to always work on 4th of July because none of the fun happens till later in the day anyway. And so I'd work 4th of July, get off work by 10. And then in exchange for that, for working the holiday, I'd get a full vacation day another time. So I really gained an extra half day.
I always loved it when you could work a holiday and gain the extra day.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I was ever in that position
Mhm.
because in, you know, commission sales, you're kind of like, you do what you want. Like,
Mhm.
you know, you create your own thing. So there was never an extra day to be had, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
But yeah, a long time ago, I loved the extra day.
Well, I used to I used to do a fun thing on the radio where I would say, "Okay, it's the Touhyville Spectacular Fireworks Show on the radio," and it was Illinois. So I said, and it was totally legal. So I would go out and like the cement, like I was doing a remote, and I would light off like 4 snakes. Do you remember the snakes?
Oh my god!
I would just hold the microphone, and all you'd hear is just, and that was it. And I'd be like, there, but I'd play all kinds of music. I'd be like, ba 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 da 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 da, like I just made it all out like this big giant fireworks show. Like, because I'm like, it's 4th of July at 6 in the morning. Nobody's listening.
And then it's. That's like when you're like, oh, what are you doing? I got those firecracker popper things.
Yep. We used to have those too. I used to do those too. Yep.
Bam!
For some radio noise. Yep. Shane says, yes, I've noticed a few places like factories that have added Friday to the 4th, oddly enough. So Shane's saying yes, like that they've added Friday as like the day off. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we're doing here too. We'll be closed for the whole 4 days. So all right. That leads me to today's poll question. I came across this kind of a silly survey, but it asked for the top reasons that Americans love to grill. 63% said grilled food is delicious. Yes. 51% said it's nice to cook outside. 42% said it just puts me in a good mood. 36% said it's a seasonal experience.
Really?
Which I don't
concur.
I grill in the wintertime all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And 34% said it's easy. I actually prefer, I bet I cook more on my grill than I do in my oven.
You do.
Yeah. I mean, I
was going
prefer
to say the same thing.
Yeah.
I actually prefer the fact that it's like to me, it's healthier. I get that there's sodium involved, with the sprinkle of this flavor and all that stuff. But I just love I love it.
Yeah.
I love a grilled pork chop.
I cook almost all of my
Actually,
meat
I love
on the
grilled
grill.
anything.
Yeah.
Like chicken, anything. I'll make a
Asparagus
Caesar
you
salad, like a Caesar salad,
Mhm.
and then just add grilled chicken to it.
Yeah, that's good.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't go with any of that. A lot of that just seems fairly obvious to me. I thought it was kind of a silly survey, but it did make me think of today's poll question. With a lot of people grilling this weekend, do you prefer to be the one handling the grill? Do you prefer to be the griller? Would you rather let someone else grill? Which I now realize I left the S out of else, but we're gonna have to live with that because once you do a poll question, once you get a vote, it won't let you change it because they're afraid people will mess with it. So we're just gonna have to live with my typo. Chalk it up to typing with one hand. So and then that wasn't really the reason. And then it doesn't matter to me. I'm good either way.
That's what
I can grill.
That's what I
or
said.
I can not grill.
I could grill or I could watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it doesn't. When I grill, I enjoy it, and when I don't, I enjoy it. Like when you do the grilling, it's not.
So I would say up until recently, I'm good either way.
Yeah.
Now I really like it.
Well, ever since
it's
we got the meat thermometer, you're a new person.
That's just it.
since
I
the cooking
love
classes.
using the meat thermometer. I love what I learned in the cooking classes on grilling. So it's not from a control standpoint. Like I don't think anybody else can do it right. Now I really enjoy it. I like it. So I'm going to go with I like to handle the grill.
Okay.
So yeah. So head over to the Touhyville Show Facebook page. Like us. We like to be liked. Who doesn't? And answer the poll question. Would you rather be the person on the grill? Rather be the person just watching? Let somebody else do the grilling, do the work. I like to sit in back and relax. Or doesn't matter. I'll grill if you want me to. Or I don't have to grill. Whatever works for everybody else.
Well,
I'm easy.
And we really, not to plug like you cook, but we've really learned so much in a small amount of fun time. Like it wasn't some major epiphany. I had to change my life and spend a bunch of money to get there. We were close. And I still can't. We were just talking about this stupid meat thermometer the other day that we bought it. I bought 2 of them when we were sitting at the class on Amazon. So they were there like the next day, just boop, boop, boop. And he goes, because I'm like, should I buy meter because meter is like $160 for a couple of them. And he's like, no, this thing is $20 with AAA batteries. No.
Yeah.
So we quickly bought 2 of them, and then you had them, and you've loved it ever since. Like you're, putting it everywhere.
Well, okay, slow down. I don't put it everywhere. I just
sorry.
I use it
heard
for all
it
the
here
meat.
first.
I use it for all the meat that
Right, but yeah. I mean, I don't even know what to say. But anyway, but then my daughter bought for Christmas, her boyfriend got her a grill. Like, and so he bought her this Weber grill for them. I mean, for them, like that's what they kind of did. And so so I sent her a kit, like I sent her the cover, I sent her some of the stuff, and I sent her the meat thermometer. You would have thought she won the lotto. I've sent her makeup that was 5 times more expensive. And she was like, oh, Mom, this thing. And how do you use it? Because I use it everywhere.
I love it. I just did it the other day. I made pork chops on the grill.
Yes.
And it's just,
you thought you were going to have to put them in the oven, and you pulled them off. You just had to, you thought they were going to need 8 more minutes or something.
Like 10 more minutes,
and then you're like, woo, okay, they're there. Let me rest them.
Yep. And that's been my issue with pork and with chicken the majority of my life.
Yes.
And
Agreed.
And I talked with my dad, and he's the same way. I was always taught undercooked, you're going to make everybody sick. So whatever you do, make sure it's thoroughly done. Well, then it's dried out.
Right.
And that's what I did.
Now, how much more so if you're Jewish and you haven't had pork at all? Like my whole perception of pork was like that I was going to get some wormy thing eating up my brains and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just like, yikes, you know, but I wanted to cook it right. But now, like when I'm watching cooking shows, it's one of those meats where people will go, oh, it's way too underdone. And then someone else will go, no, I like my pork pink.
Right.
And I'm like, what? Said no one ever.
Sick.
Like
Right.
that was the
Right.
stuff that we were always told would make you sick.
That's what I thought too. Yeah.
So like if I ever saw it, not like white or gray even.
Well, but I looked it up, and I think don't hold me to it, but I think it said medium was like internal temperature was 160.
Okay.
So
I was going to say
pork.
140, but I didn't.
So I
maybe
think that's medium rare, you know. So I went in, and I was at 157, 159, 160.
Now you know when you rest it, it's going up.
Yeah. So on the different ones. So I took them off, and
and then you didn't
so
put it in
excited.
the oven so that would have
No.
like turned it into shoe leather probably.
Well, this time I didn't do it the way they told us to, like the grill
Yeah.
with pork. It was
And
windy, and I just cooked it like as if it was in an oven, but on the grill. Yeah, I closed the grill. So anyway, Dar says, good morning, Dar. Thanks for getting up with us dark and early here on a fine Tuesday morning. We'll take a break, come back. We've got some Red Lobster Flavor Flav news.
Flavor Flav.
Stick around.
Weather is brought to you by Bozeman Oil.
Today, sunny with a high near 77. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 56. Tuesday, mostly sunny and windy with a high near 84. Tuesday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Increasing clouds and windy with a low around 70. Wednesday, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny with a high near 86. Wednesday night, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 68.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Whether it's lunch or dinner, we'll meet you at Arnie's in Rensselaer. From delicious burgers to mouthwatering pizzas and irresistible desserts, they've got what your taste buds are craving. Planning a cozy night at home? Order online for carryout or delivery. Too busy to cook? Arnie's has you covered. Celebrate a team victory or simply savor a meal with your loved ones. At Arnie's in Rensselaer, customers are family. Meet you at Arnie's.
Where can you find Ileana's largest wholesale online auction? At BoswellTradeCenter.com. Open to the public. You'll find over 1,000 different items up for auction every week. Everything from tools, bicycles, and electric bicycles, new merchandise, building supplies, clothes, housewares, electronics, and everything in between. Specializing in store returns, shelf pulls, and new merchandise from major brands and retailers. BoswellTradeCenter.com is your home for fantastic deals. They're a great resource for online and store resellers. Make sure to follow them on Facebook for the latest auction offerings at BoswellTradeCenter.com.
Since 2005, the Sycamore Drive-In in Monticello has been serving up the best frozen custard around. Come for the frozen custard, but stay for the food. With Taco Tuesdays, Meatball Wednesdays, Soup and Salad Thursdays, along with a menu packed with mouth-watering all-American comfort food. Be sure to leave room for the best frozen custard you've ever had, with a flavor of the day and a great selection of malts, shakes, and sundaes. The Sycamore Drive-In, 923 West Washington Street behind the Bank of Wolcott in Monticello. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 to 9. Be sure to follow them on Facebook for the flavor of the day and other delicious specials.
Tri-County School Corporation is hiring. They have several openings for the 2024-2025 school year, including substitute teachers, teacher aides, cafeteria staff, and custodial positions. Looking to make a difference in the lives of kids within your own community? Now's your chance. Full-time positions include benefits such as paid time off and vacation days. Pay is competitive, varying by position and experience. To apply, go to the Tri-County School Corporation website at trico.k12.in.us/employment to start your application. Come be a part of the team at Tri-County.
The light is fading, your hands are sore, and the last tool's been put away. Now is the time to feel the satisfaction that comes with a job well done. But when you get your tools from Harbor Freight, something about the job feels a little different. Your wallet. Because we believe that everyone deserves hardworking tools at hardworking prices. And that's what we have here. So, whatever you do, do it for less at Harbor Freight.
I feel like I'm constantly cleaning hair off my bathroom floor. At least my Swiffer sweeper makes it easy. Sweeper heavy-duty dry cloths have ultra-thick pads to trap and lock hairs, like a hair magnet. And when I'm finished cleaning up my hair, Sweeper takes care of his too. Now the hair's gone, all thanks to Swiffer. Try Swiffer Sweeper heavy-duty dry cloths. I promise you'll love them or your money back. And also try Swiffer Sweeper Wet to make quick work of tough, sticky messes.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
Well, well, well. Look who finally showed up.
It's too early for this. Too early.
Too early? Too early for what? This attitude of yours. We gotta get moving, man. We got a lot of work to do. Not enough time.
Better drink some coffee. One coffee coming right up.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here. Good morning. Thanks for hanging out here in Touhyville. We appreciate it, getting your Tuesday morning going. Portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at KIRPC Head Start. If you've got children between the ages of 3 and 5, now is the time to find out more about what KIRPC Head Start can do for you and your family. Serving all areas of Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties. You can find out more on their Facebook page. That's KIRPC Head Start. Or go to their website, KIRPC.net. All right. So we had talked before about Red Lobster filing bankruptcy because they did unlimited shrimp and too many people got too many shrimp for too little money. Okay. So they overdid the promotion. Didn't work for them.
Well, the supplier became the only supplier. So then there was some price issues,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So then Flav, who, if you're watching the video, Cheryl is doing her best impression of with her big clock necklace. And
Who says I'm not fashion forward?
that's right. Or fashion back to the 80s. To the 80s, right? The 80s.
I
was
never
Flavor Flav,
understood
yeah.
the whole thing
So just
with the clock.
Listen.
Ridiculous.
Right, but look at all the other trends of the 80s. He was just doing something weird and outlandish.
Who wouldn't want me right now?
Right,
Really?
But look, it worked. I mean,
yes.
that's what we remember him for.
Yeah.
So he went to Red Lobster and ordered one of everything on the menu. Decided to he was going to help Red Lobster up in one fell swoop. Okay.
Okay.
So now Flava Flav and Red Lobster have teamed up. Flava Flav and Red Lobster are trying everything to help Red Lobster's marketing, and they're including a new menu addition based on Flav's favorite flavors. Flav's flavors. The seafood chain announced the launch on Monday of Flava Flav's signature menu item, a massive combo meal, because he
ordered one of everything.
Yeah.
I wondered if it would be a combo.
Yeah.
Because
So it's a meal featuring his go-to Red Lobster dishes. Red Lobster patrons can now order Flava Flav's faves, a feast featuring a Maine lobster tail, snow crab legs, garlic shrimp scampi, bacon mac and cheese, and a choice of a side. Bacon mac and cheese is not a side.
Yeah, and please don't mess up my mac and cheese. That's a whole nother show. I get. Like, don't add stuff. Well, I shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
I mean, but bacon and mac and cheese. Do you like bacon and mac and cheese?
I don't usually like bacon in anything, and I like mac and cheese. So
and you like bacon.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't like it put into things or onto things. You
Yeah.
don't even like a bacon cheeseburger.
I don't really, but I like bacon on its own or a BLT. I'm a big fan of
yummy,
BLT.
yeah.
Yeah. But there's a place in Arizona that you love to go to that has mac and cheese. And I didn't get anything in the mac and cheese. I got regular mac and cheese, but then I got a steak with it. Like, everybody there just eats mac and cheese. Like, I could see it was a place where all the college kids hung out. Everybody was like,
now you're making me crazy because I'm trying to remember it.
That you have on the side.
Oh, I got jalapeno and Lux.
Yeah.
Lux. Yes. Little coffee hole in the wall with the best food ever.
Yeah, the steak was great.
10 minutes from the Phoenix airport.
Yeah. The order will not be on Red Lobster's printed menus, though. Okay. So
right, because it's too expensive to reprint a menu
they're
right
like, we
now.
can't do that. Yeah,
We're
just for
broke.
Flava Flav. Yeah, we're saving money. Diners can just ask the server for Flava Flav's fave meal.
I do love the name; is fantastic.
Yeah,
Flava
Flav's faves. Yep. So, so Flava Flav is trying his best to help them out. So,
I really
good for
hope
him.
that they pull out of it, that they can, like reorganize, restructure, and don't do that again.
Yeah. This is not the only thing that Flava Flav is doing lately, though. Flava Flav is going to give each women's water polo team member $1,000 and a cruise ship voyage after the Olympics.
Didn't he sponsor them or something like that? I
I
thought
don't
it
know.
said that he sponsored some group. Like, yeah. Wow.
So after pledging to support the U.S. women's water polo team ahead of the 2024 Olympics in Paris, the rapper has confirmed he'll be sending each member of the team $1,000 and a trip on a Virgin Voyage cruise ship after the conclusion of the games.
Oh, and it's Virgin?
Yeah.
Ooh. That's on my bucket list.
Yeah.
To do something through Virgin.
Yeah.
Branson does not mess around with customer service.
No, we watched the whole thing about him. I
bet you that.
I like a lot of stuff about him.
Yeah.
Flav revealed his plan on the CBS Morning Show. He was with Nate Burleson and Gail King, the hosts of the show, as well as U.S. women's water polo team captain Maggie Steffens. The unlikely partnership arose back in May when Steffens posted on Instagram that despite being at the top of their game in the country, most Olympians need a second or third job to support chasing their dream, herself included. Flava Flav then pledged his support to the team, vowing to be their hype man and extending financial and social media support through their Olympic campaign. So, I don't think it's like, I think a lot of other countries, the Olympics, like a lot of the countries pay their Olympians like to get better and do their thing. And,
Are they allowed to do that?
So, I think so. I think it's just government run. It's all government money. So,
okay.
Yeah. So I
thought
think
you can't be professional, so you can't be paid for it.
that all changed in 1992
Oh,
with the basketball.
got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can have pros in there now. So, and that was why the U.S. put pros in there, because their thing was all these other countries didn't necessarily have professional leagues, but the government was paying them to play basketball and things. So it's like, they were like, well, then it's an unfair advantage. Like, then if they can send their very best, why can't we send our very best, whether or not they're paid or not? And then we saw what happened. So,
right.
Took about a minute for the 1992 team to wipe out the entire Olympics. And go,
Right.
goodbye.
That was fun. Now what? Right.
I saw a video last night that I thought was really cool. And it was an interview with Joe Buck and Bobby Knight from IU. Okay. But he was the Olympic coach in 84, the first time Michael Jordan went through, coming out of college. Okay.
Okay. Wait, so he wasn't professional yet?
No,
Okay.
he was
Got
just he had just
He was
gotten
just a
drafted
kid.
by the Bulls, but hadn't started playing yet.
Got it.
So it was during the summer. So it was before they let pros go in. So he had just gotten out of college.
Okay.
And so Bobby Knight said he was real big on everyone setting screens, like setting picks.
Mm-hmm.
So gets everybody in the locker room at halftime of their gold medal game. And he said, Michael Jordan's off to the right of me. And he says, back then, he says, he was Mike Jordan, by the way. And
You're kidding.
In college. Yeah, he didn't become Michael until he went into the NBA. So, but he was Mike Jordan. So he says, hey, Mike, you're the only one out there that hasn't set one screen in the entire game. He said, I want that to change in the second half. And Michael Jordan said, Coach Knight, you once said that I was the fastest player of my size that you've ever seen. I think it's just that I'm setting them so fast you're not seeing them.
Oops. Wow.
So he
Yeah.
said,
Yep.
So he said, and then the other thing that he said at halftime is, listen, I want this game over with 4 minutes left on the clock. I want us to blow them out in the second half, that by 4 minutes left in the game, there's no question about it. We've got this one wrapped up. He says 7 minutes left in the game. Mike calls a timeout on his own. Not that I sent in. He goes, what the blank is this guy do? Why is he calling a timeout right now? He gets into the huddle. Michael Jordan puts his arm around Coach Knight and he goes, look up at the clock. And he looks up and he goes, we're 3 minutes ahead of schedule.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I mean, talk about I've heard stories about Michael Jordan having an ego and talking trash when he was in the pros, and he could really back it up. I did not know he was that guy coming out of college. I had not heard those stories before.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really cool. I thought that was fun. So,
Oh my gosh.
but that said, it made me think about these Olympians, and the idea that this woman says some of them have second and third jobs. I mean, we know somebody like an acquaintance. Who do we know that somebody's like in track or something that's going to the Olympics, right? Didn't we? A friend of ours that we used to know, like a family member of theirs is going or something, right? Am I going crazy?
It's not Anne, is it? With the
I thought it was
with the wrestling.
That's what her daughter, right? Is in
granddaughter
is in wrestling. Yeah. So I don't know if they get if you need to get donations, if you need to get sponsorships, how is it that if these kids, like, water polo, it's not a lot of money out there in professional water polo.
Right.
So how do you pull that off? Like she said, second and third jobs. How do you work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, and go and practice swimming all the time?
I don't get it, because I was just watching, it's called America's Sweethearts. It's the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
Okay.
And I didn't think I'd like it. I've just never been interested in the cheerleading stuff.
Is it current, old?
It's current.
All of it. Okay.
2024.
Gotcha.
So it's
Okay.
this season. It just came out, but it's based on the 2023 selection process for the cheerleaders.
Okay.
And they're actually cheerleading from, what did they say? Wait, 4 till midnight every day.
4 till midnight every day.
Every day.
Okay.
And then they have their regular jobs during the day.
What?
I'm like, what? I'm exhausted watching you guys. Like, and you just see how much it's like the fitting of the boots and the fitting of the thing and the, and yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to look that good. It was hard to watch that.
Well, I have that problem. It's hard to look this
They're looking
good.
for the it factor. And so this just adorable girl named Charlie doesn't make it. And, spoiler alert. Sorry. That's supposed to happen before.
Ow. Okay.
Sorry. Are you all right?
I can't clap. Yeah.
No, yeah. Yeah. So, but like I cried through it because of the
Yeah.
determination and the fact one of the girls gets cut because she's too short. So it looks like she's in the back and it looks like she's sprinting after everybody. And she was beautiful. She knew what she was doing. She had the kicks. She had the whole thing. And there's nothing you can do about height. I mean, you're not.
Right. It just happens.
It's just, yeah. So
Wow.
watching it was like both disturbing, heartbreaking, and like good for these girls to be committed to that. And I can't imagine looking at somebody that beautiful that everything they feel like they could still feel rejection.
Sure.
I mean, you're talking stunning beyond like,
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rebecca says, good morning. Good morning, Rebecca. Thanks for
morning.
getting up early with us this fine Tuesday morning. Thank you so much for hanging out here in Touhyville. We appreciate it. Head over to the Facebook page, the Touhyville Facebook page. Answer the poll question today, asking you about grilling. We'll update you in just a little bit on that. Do you like to grill? Would you rather have someone else handle the grill, or doesn't really matter?
You one of the things too, I'm interested to know, what do people grill? Like, what do you prefer to grill? Because like I'll grill chicken all the time. The last time I put chicken in an oven, I don't even remember when I put chicken in the oven last time.
Yeah. Yeah. The only time in the last 4 or 5 years that I've cooked steak inside the house is my air fryer is also an air griller. And I tried that and it worked,
Yeah, the dog hates it though because of the he thinks, oh, what's happening?
That was weird.
Yeah, I'm getting feedback or something. But yeah, he thinks it's the house is on fire.
Yeah.
So anyway.
But it's both of us. I don't know if it's the headphones or if it's the microphones.
Okay. It's got to be the microphones because it's coming. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it doesn't have to be the microphones because it's coming through both of our headphones.
Through both of us. Okay.
Let's see something here for a second.
All right.
Well, give me a second to see what it is. Okay, so it's our headphones have just gone awry. So, all right, we'll figure out what's going on with. Now it just went away. That was really weird. So I don't think the audience could hear it, but
we were like,
our headphones both all of a sudden got really like loud and then like real crispy and what do you call it? Staticky. Yeah.
Hot.
So Rebecca says, I don't grill. I leave that to Jeff and he smokes the meat. So there you go. So
okay, so I want to know how Jeff smokes the meat, because here's the deal. We as a wedding gift, I gave you a smoker because you were really interested in doing ribs and all that stuff. And it would just smoke the stuff, like you couldn't even eat it. It would smoke it that much. So we tried to take it down a notch or cook it less.
I never really got good at it.
But I don't know that it was you. I mean, what's to not be
Right.
good at? Like,
it's everybody else's fault. I blame Flavor Flav. Yeah. Mr. M, this morning's Touhyville brought to you from a beehive. LOL. Oh, because of the buzz. I was like, I thought maybe that's me right here. Thank you, Mr. M. Thank you. All right, let's take a break. We come back. We got Find the Big Deal with Striker Van Til, Frank with sports, and more silly stories. We got fun in Florida. We've got an interesting story about Cyndi Lauper's most famous song too. So we'll get into that in a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
When you think of diamonds, what comes to mind?
Getting engaged?
Your wedding day?
A favorite anniversary? Diamonds tend to be associated with special memories. The next time you hear the word diamonds, you need to think of Virks Fine Jewelry.
At Virks, we have the area's largest and finest selection, featuring hundreds of in-stock certified diamonds, all shapes and sizes, and specializing in a carat and larger.
And our prices and quality will meet or exceed anyone's, from the mall to the internet to even New York's Diamond District.
And for true expertise, Virks has Lafayette's only GIA graduate gemologist in residence, along with the area's only, and we do mean only, USPAP compliant jewelry appraiser.
Let Virks help make any occasion shine with the perfect diamond for your individual taste, style, and budget.
If you're serious about a diamond and serious about saving money, then you need to visit Virks Fine Jewelry. Seriously.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Virks.com.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Find the award-winning service you need with Shelter Insurance agent Lauren Berenda at his new location on 231 in Rensselaer.
Head to Another Season in DeMott to find unique gifts for friends, family, and more. You may even find a little something for you, like I always do. At Another Season, you'll find Duke Cannon products for men and Capri Blue and Swan Creek candles to make your home smell amazing. The new patch bar is a great way to show off your personal style. Grab patches for things like hats, jackets, and koozies. They'll get all those patches put on your items right there in the store. Explore their gourmet selection of charcuterie essentials for that next get-together. No time to water your flowers? No problem with Forever Flowers. And they don't die.
Need a gift for any reason? Head to Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Connect with them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive updates and inspiration.
It's better over here. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling entire account to continue remaining bill credits. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
This check of news brought to us by Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer and DeMott. Here's Russ Martin.
A one-vehicle crash on the far west side of Pulaski County this past weekend has claimed the life of a male juvenile.
According to the Pulaski County Sheriff's Office, the driver ran off the south side of the county roadway, struck a mailbox, overcorrected, slid off the roadway, and the vehicle struck a tree. Deputies stated it appeared speed was a contributing factor in the crash. The victim was wearing a seatbelt. The name was not released. A Kentland man, 36-year-old James Sturgeon, has been charged with a felony of attempted sexual battery. The Jasper County Sheriff's Office stated deputies reported to a Rensselaer business in the early hours of June 22nd. And in a press release from authorities issued yesterday, they stated a female alleged that the accused hid in the ladies' restroom, grabbed her and pulled her into a stall and attempted to kiss her. Law enforcement said they also viewed security footage of the accused walking around the store that brought a felony public indecency charge as well. Later that day, James Sturgeon was arrested and charged with 2 more crimes: confinement, a felony, and battery, a misdemeanor. DeMont police reported the arrest of a Gary man, 33-year-old Douglas Richardson, following the report last week of a break-in at a public storage unit in that town. In a press release from law enforcement, they said the renter of the unit said 2 flat-screen TVs were taken. Authorities said a review of the video showed a man, later identified as the suspect, breaking into the unit and taking the items. Later, the report said the accused returned and was breaking into another unit, and Jasper County deputies joined a deputy police officer at the scene and arrested Douglas Richardson, and that he admitted to breaking into both units. The accused was charged with 2 felony counts of burglary and 2 felony counts of theft due to prior theft convictions. There will be at least 3 festivals in the area having events around or on the 4th of July. The Brook Festival, sponsored by the town's community club, begins early Wednesday evening, July 3rd in Brunton Park with a cornhole tourney at 6 Central Time. The Brook Festival continues all day on the 4th. Check out the community club Facebook page. The Fowler Festival begins Wednesday afternoon with a movie at 2:30 and vendors opening at 4 Eastern Times. Go to the Town of Fowler Events Facebook page. And in Wolcott, their summer festival begins July 5th at 5 with a hog roast, cruise-in, and carnival, and continues all day on Saturday, July 6th. Go to the Wolcott Summer Festival Facebook page. We have extended interviews about all 3 festivals on our WRAN and WLQI websites. Click on News and then Newsmakers to hear all 3. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe, stay well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Get a powerful clean every time with Maytag laundry appliances from Fozzie Califf Appliances. Find the capacity and style washer and dryer you need to help fight everyday tough stains and keep your clothes fresh. Maytag washing machines and dryers are tough enough to tackle whatever you throw in them. Shop the Maytag washers and dryers you need now at Fozzie Califf Appliances in DeMott and Rensselaer. And be sure to like them on Facebook.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
80-year-old Marvin Sam Strong of DeMott passed away on June 28th. Friends may call from 2 until 5 p.m. today at the former Christian Church of DeMott. Services for Marvin Sam Strong will be held at the former Christian Church DeMott, 5 o'clock today. Pastor Tim Hester officiating. Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to Haven Hospice or Adopting Judah. 73-year-old Dennis Hensley of Wheatfield passed away on June 28th. Friends may call from 4 until 7 p.m. on Wednesday, July 3rd at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Boersma Funeral Home entrusted with the arrangements. 81-year-old Thomas E. Strain of Wheatfield passed away on June 21st. Friends may call from 2 until 5 p.m. on Sunday, July 7th at the Pavilion at Sandy Pines, DeMott. Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. 82-year-old Patricia Pat Dunlap of Rensselaer passed away on June 26th. Friends may call on Tuesday, July 9th from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. Eastern Time at Sacred Heart Catholic Church, Remington. A nurse's honor guard ceremony will accompany the visitation. Funeral Mass for Pat Dunlap will be held immediately following on Tuesday, July 9th at 11 a.m. Eastern with Father Joshua Bennett officiating. Interment at Sacred Heart Catholic Cemetery. Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer entrusted with the arrangements. Memorials may be made to the charity of the donor's choice. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 80-year-old John J. Morozic of Rensselaer passed away on June 30th. Arrangements for John Morozic are pending at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather brought to you by Monticello's Sycamore Drive-In.
Today, sunny with a high near 77. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 56. Tuesday, mostly sunny and windy with a high near 84. Tuesday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Increasing clouds and windy with a low around 70. Wednesday, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny with a high near 86. Wednesday night, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 68.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
97.7 The Q.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
A pleasant good Tuesday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprankle. We'll tip it off with NBA free agency. After losing Andre Drummond to the Philadelphia 76ers, the Bulls able to pick up a center in the market, coming to terms with Jalen Smith, formerly with the Pacers, on a 3-year, $27 million deal, reported Monday by ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. Smith, who with the Pacers served in the backup role to Miles Turner, averaged almost 10 points per game last season and 5.5 rebounds, having played 61 games. He joined the Pacers in a February 2022 trade from the Phoenix Suns. And after 11 seasons as a member of the Golden State Warriors, which included 4 NBA titles, Klay Thompson is moving on to Dallas. On Monday, the Mavericks picked up the 5-time All-Star shooting guard in a sign-and-trade deal. Thompson will join the Mavericks, having signed with the organization a 3-year, $50 million contract. Free agency in the NHL opened for business on Monday, and the Blackhawks stacking up in hopes of building up their roster, signing 8 free agents, including the return of Teuvo Teravainen, who spent the last 8 seasons with the Carolina Hurricanes. Teravainen was part of the 2015 Blackhawks Stanley Cup title squad. Another notable Blackhawks signing of the day, left winger Tyler Bertuzzi at 4 years, $22 million. Last year, his lone season with the Toronto Maple Leafs, Bertuzzi had 21 goals, 22 assists. That was good for 43 points. His best season, 2021-22, 30 goals, 32 assists, playing for the Detroit Red Wings. MLB, both the White Sox and Cubs off Monday, but back on the diamond Tuesday. White Sox start a road trip spanning 6 games, 2 cities. It gets going with the first of 3 Tuesday against the Cleveland Guardians. We'll have the opener on both Bear Country 104.5 FM and 98 Gold. White Sox Network pregame 5 p.m. Central, first pitch 5:40 p.m. Central. Cubs at home for the next 6. First task the Philadelphia Phillies for a 3-game series beginning Tuesday at Wrigley Field. WNBA Sky visit the Atlanta Dream on Tuesday. Also on the road Tuesday, it's the Fever going up with the Las Vegas Aces. The Copa America men's soccer tournament, Team USA eliminated Monday in Kansas City, losing 1-0 to Uruguay. And that's a look at your sports for this Tuesday. I'm Frank Sprankle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
It's time now to play Find the Big Deal with Stragan Van Til. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price today on Lay's potato chips. 7.5 to 8 ounce bags or boxes. Lay's potato chips on sale this week at Stragan Van Til. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on that. You'll be entered in for a chance to win a $50 gift card from Stragan Van Til. Good luck.
It's common knowledge that after age 30, our metabolism changes. We have less energy and gain weight easier. There's a way to feel better, not in years or months, but sometimes in just days.
I'm Chuck Norris. I tried everything. Working with a team of health experts, we came up with Morning Kick. Morning Kick is a revolutionary new formula that combines all my favorite supplements into one daily drink.
Morning Kick has probiotics to help you lose weight, prebiotics for digestion, superfoods for muscles and joints, and powerful anti-aging supplements. It'll help you feel youthful, energized, and helps manage stress.
I look and feel better than I have in years.
Go to roundhouseprovisions.com, use code SAVE, or text SAVE to 511-511 and claim 40% off. Roundhouseprovisions.com, code SAVE.
Every purchase comes with our 90-day money-back guarantee. You could be feeling these changes within just a couple of days.
Text SAVE to 511-511.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Tax fees may apply.
Celebrate July 4th with the hottest deals at Lowe's. Right now, get 2 select 2 or 2.5 quart red, white, and blue annuals for $10. And buy 2, get 1 free on select paint and exterior stain via Lowe's gift card rebate. Shop these deals before they're gone, because Lowe's knows summer savings. Valid through 7/10. Annuals offer in-store only. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Actual plant size and selection varies by location. Paint. More terms and restrictions apply. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details while supplies last.
Hi, I'm Kim Holderness.
And I'm Penn Holderness. You don't have to have an amazing race to the doctor, but you should make time for routine cancer screenings.
I schedule my mammogram and other cancer screenings around my birthday and then treat myself to lunch.
I do too, because, of course, everyone likes lunch.
The C word can be scary, but routine screenings can detect cancer before symptoms appear.
And early detection equals better outcomes.
Go to preventcancer.org to find out which cancer screenings you need.
All righty, congratulations to Julian Rensselaer and Richard Rensselaer. They both got in to let me know that Lay's potato chips, 7.5 to 8 ounce. So, all right. So you remember Lay's when we were growing up? Wasn't it Lay's that was like the 2 bags in a box? Or is that Jay's? Is that Jay's potato chips?
Jay's.
Jay's. Okay, so here's how old I am. When I saw Lay's, I'm like, either in the bag or the box. I don't know. I don't even think there's anything in a box. I'm showing my age on that one. So, all right. Your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card will be up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages here shortly. Head over there, comment with the price and the same item, and you'll be entered in for a chance to win the $50 gift card. We're going to draw the winner tomorrow. So a lot less people into the running this week because it's only Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So get in there. Make sure you comment on the price, and you'll be entered in for a chance to win. Good luck.
Looking to sell your home? At Fit For You Home Solutions, we're not just your cash buyer. We are your trusted allies through the entire selling process. If you are an overwhelmed landlord, behind on your payments, or inherited a property with a lot of stuff that is a hassle for you, we got your back. With a streamlined process and fair cash offers, we'll make buying your home easy peasy. Call or text 219-206-0666 today, or visit us online at homes.LLC.com. That's fitforyouhomesllc.com.
Hey, the lights are flickering again. That's it. I'm calling Roselawn Electric.
Family owned and operated since 2005, Roselawn Electric has been providing Northwest Indiana with exceptional service for residential, new construction, small commercial business, and farms. Specializing in electric remodeling, room additions, and outbuildings, Roselawn Electric is also an authorized Generac generator installer offering free estimates and appointments throughout the week. Plus, they have an A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Give them a call today, 219-251-0035, or follow them on Facebook. When you use Roselawn Electric, you won't be shocked.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Where can you find Ileana's largest wholesale online auction? At BoswellTradeCenter.com. Open to the public. You'll find over 1,000 different items up for auction every week. Everything from tools, bicycles, and electric bicycles, new merchandise, building supplies, clothes, housewares, electronics, and everything in between. Specializing in store returns, shelf pulls, and new merchandise from major brands and retailers. BoswellTradeCenter.com is your home for fantastic deals. They're a great resource for online and store resellers. Make sure to follow them on Facebook for the latest auction offerings at BoswellTradeCenter.com.
Touhyville, now with even more Touhy.
Well, good morning, neighbor.
Let's turn on my favorite morning radio show.
What a wonderful way to start the day.
What a great way to start the day. What's so great about it?
There's music and laughing.
You know, it's like sitting around the breakfast table with my best friends.
You have no friends.
I did say like, right?
But let's get into it, everybody. Let's begin the show by starting it.
Welcome to Touhyville, powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Visit them at jasperremc.com. You can also check them out on Facebook. While you're on their website, click on Connect, find out more about rural internet for your community from Jasper County REMC and Connect. Also want to mention our friends over at Supercuts. You can get yourself a Supercut today, make an appointment, or just stop by. Walk-ins are welcome as long as they're not too jam-packed. You can also get tanning. I don't think they tow at Supercuts. They tan at Supercuts in Rensselaer and Lowell. All right. Our poll question today asking you about the grilling. You like to be the one manning the grill? You like to be the one that sits back, relaxes, has a few cocktails, lets somebody else handle the grilling? Whatever you like. Head to the Touhyville Show Facebook page and let us know. Or maybe you just don't care either way. So 49% say I'd rather let someone else grill. 31% say doesn't matter. I can do it. They can do it. 20% say I like to handle the grill. I thought that was going to be the other way around. I thought it was going to be the majority of people would rather be the ones handling the grill. Yeah, that's what I thought.
But if we both, like you and I both know what we're doing on a grill, so it doesn't really matter to me.
It's not a matter of someone knowing how to do it. That's what I was saying earlier. I just like it now.
Yeah.
I like doing it. So Rebecca, who jumped in earlier to mention to us that Jeff, I'm assuming her husband, smokes the meat. And you asked, well, how does he do it? She said, I don't know. All I know is it's yummy. And he posted a picture of his ribs.
I just said we need those in our lives.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
I need those in my life.
Yeah. Yum. I think about pulling out the smoker every once in a while, but it's a lot of work for me, what wasn't getting done well. Maybe I just need to do a little more research.
We tried a ton. That would be another class I'd be willing to take at UCook. You know, like how to smoke meat. They did have a class like that.
Yeah.
Where they smoked all sorts of meats.
Yeah.
And we probably should have signed up for that.
Yeah.
Now we're doing
all kinds of different ones. Yeah.
Week.
Yeah. You're very excited about the Cajun one. You know,
you aren't.
I'm excited about the class in general. I like doing the class. Cajun food doesn't do it for me, but I'm excited about, I enjoy doing the class.
Yeah. If we walk away, or if I walk away knowing how to make the jambalaya from Mojo's, I will be like eternally happy.
Well,
like that's my favorite place. And I just love that cuisine, especially with Mojo's in Plainfield, but it's just 2 hours and 20 minutes away from here. It's just too far to like make the trek without anything else. So we're trying to figure out how to escape to there.
Not that much else in Plainfield, right? I mean,
we could go to the Morris market, the farmers market, because that was always really nice. Like get up in the morning, go on the lake, or on the there, and
that's
then
even
go
further.
I know.
I am looking forward to tonight or Friday night is I enjoy grilling shrimp. So I want to see if there's like a way to
make
do
a shrimp
like,
po'
boy. Yeah. So I like that. So,
yeah, I'm excited.
I'm less
I hope
excited
you
about-
get very excited. I do.
I am very excited.
Okay.
Just not about Cajun food. I'm excited about the class. I like going to these classes.
Yeah.
I enjoy the teacher / chef. I like him. I think he's fun.
Yep.
I like the ambiance.
Yep.
I like the hanging out and watching him. I'm not that big on the cooking. If you notice the last 2 classes, I don't do a lot. I cut up some things and then I'm good.
We've really watched.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed learning how to hold a knife and like perfect that, because when you've done something for 56 years, it's or 50 years, whatever it is, it's hard to like remember to like close up your knuckles so you don't take off a limb and and all that stuff. So
Your parents were making you chop up all the stuff at 6.
I was cooking dinner on the regular by the time I was 7 years old for the family.
Cut fingers, Shalom.
No, but it was latchkey kids. We got off the bus. We beat our parents home by 2.5 hours. So either we were going to be really hungry because they would start cooking at 5:45, or we would do it ourselves. So, and no liver and onions.
Our parents didn't care, Shalom.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
So Jason says, by the way, so Jeff says, I'm all over the place with the grilling. Jeff says, I enjoy smoking all kinds of foods: pork, chicken, beef, veggies, jalapeno poppers, tons more.
Yeah.
Very cool.
We'll be over at 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ding dong.
Jason says, well, it depends. If I'm grilling at home, then I'm the one grilling, but no man or woman is going to let someone else touch their grill if you go to someone else's house for dinners. I disagree. I do think there's people that are like, if someone comes over and they're like, you want to grill, go for it.
I never thought of it, but that is the truth. Like, I don't know that.
I know some guys are territorial about their grill. Like, I get it. I'm not like that. Again, I go back to, I never thought I really knew how to grill.
Yeah.
So, like, my dad has no problem with, I come over, he's go ahead and grill, because it's not something he's that into.
Right.
Now, it's something I'm into. It's something I like doing.
Yeah.
And it's a way that I can help them out. Like, I like to go to Florida, and they're like,
yeah.
they never grill.
Right.
Like,
so now you grill. And
so I'll grill for them. I like
enjoying.
that. Yeah. But Jason also says, you've never had a real meatloaf until you smoke one. Never would have thought of that.
Okay. So I'm going to ask him flat out to link to the recipe, or take a picture of that recipe. Because here meatloaf I like meatloaf, but I like it. I like a lot of different types of meatloaf, I guess. There it is with our thing again.
Yeah, that's weird. Well, we have the that went away. We have the engineer scheduled to come in because he was supposed to come in Monday, but if he's an engineer for other radio stations too, so if they go off the air or emergency, that's where they go. They go first to the some bad stuff has happened.
He's done that for us
because they do it
too,
for us
and
too.
yeah.
So,
and that guy never sleeps. I don't even know how he.
I know
how he does it.
I know it's incredible. Yep. So anyway, so we'll have to find out about the meatloaf.
I want to know if he puts bread in it, like how your mom used to put
like
bread in
bread?
it. Like
you
they
just
used to
put Wonder Bread mixed in there.
I don't know.
Breadcrumbs or bread?
Bread.
Oh no, my parents put breadcrumbs.
Okay. I'm trying to think. I just know I love a thick glaze of like a barbecue-y / ketchup-y thing, and it's got to have a good meatloaf to glaze ratio.
Jason says it's your normal meatloaf recipe. It's just cooked on a smoker, low and slow, to get that good smoke ring instead of cooking it in the oven. So you make the meatloaf however you want. You just cook it in the smoker. So,
and so then are you putting it on foil? This is where it gets tricky for me. Are you closing it up in a foil thing? Like, how are you not steaming it? How are you do you know what I mean? Because that's where it gets tricky, even with vegetables. Do you do it on one of those like plate things, like that, those metal plates with the grill? You know, do you just put it straight on the grill? Do you do it whole and then cut it up later?
Yeah.
Like
Well, we used to have that thing that was like almost like a tray that
it was
had
a
holes in
holy
it. Yeah.
tray. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shalom.
But
Yeah, I
that's
know.
but that's no, but that's how we used to do
Yeah.
the asparagus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dar says, let someone else do the grilling. I'll supervise. I like that too. Yeah. Well, we used to joke around that I couldn't grill without a beer. Like that's, but I just enjoyed being outside in the summertime with a beer, sit on the grill and hang out outside. Like I would just sit out there and just enjoy the evening. Like I like sitting outside after work as the sun's starting to go down. That's why I like my little mini deck that I built. Like, and I'm so glad I built it when I did, because now there's no way I would have got it done through the summer with my hand the way it is.
Yep.
So I just like to sit back there, have my beer, let the dog run around the yard. Yeah, I love it. Julie says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Good morning, Julie. Thank you for hanging out with us this morning. All right. Well, so head over, keep talking with us about your grilling things, and we'll have some fun with it. Jason says most people use ketchup in their meatloaf. I use barbecue sauce. Makes it taste a lot better. So there you go. You like kind of a combo schmear. Let's see what we got here. How about this for maybe not being on top of your job?
Oh boy.
A middle school police officer in North Carolina could face some charges for goofing around and tasing a teacher. Now, not that some of us didn't want to when we were kids. Like
all I think about is Harley putting glue on her teacher's desk and us getting called to school. Oh my goodness. And me not being able to hold a straight face.
Yeah. Yeah, not good.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently the teacher's excuse was the best part. I'm sorry, the officer's female officer, her excuse is the best part. She said, well, she's tased students before and none of them freaked out. Do you see that hole you're in? I feel like you were digging it deeper.
Right.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah. That's not one of those things like, listen, it's there's certain things you just don't mess around with, A newly returned search warrant accuses a former school resource officer of shooting a Selma teacher with a taser. The former Selma police officer, Danya Tavares, is not facing charges. However, the 26-year-old is under investigation by the State Bureau of Investigation. So kind of like the FBI, but it's the SBI.
I don't even know. Yeah. I mean, what?
Yep. The search warrant states a teacher claimed Tavares assaulted her with a taser between October 23 and November 23. The middle school teacher reported the alleged assault to the school's principal on June 6th, according to the warrant. Okay.
Wait, what did she wait 6 months for?
Well, that's the second thing that jumped out at me. The first thing was she assaulted her with a taser between October of 23 and November of 23. Do you not remember? Like, it was somewhere around
Did it
Halloween?
Take that long for you to snap out of it?
Right. Like, do you not know when it happened, when you got tased? Because I've never been tased, but I feel like I'd remember when it happened. I feel like, that would be one of those things that would stick with me. And then I don't understand if you were so bothered by it, why did you wait until June to say something? That's weird.
Yeah.
The warrant states that the teacher asked Tavares what the taser was, and she responded by saying, I'm going to tase you with it. And the teacher responded by saying, no, you're not. And she said, I'm going to tase you with it.
I would say, yeah.
Okay.
Now, here's my question. Can you file for unemployment?
Right. Or is it like, do you get workman's comp at that point?
Yeah, I don't.
According to the documents, Tavares then tased the teacher, making contact with the teacher's left hip area. The teacher screamed and told Tavares that it hurt. The teacher also claimed she had bruises. She responded by saying she did not do it full force. That's what the officer said.
Oh my gosh.
She said she tased kids around here and they don't act like that. Come on. Lighten up, Francis. I tase the kids all the time.
Listen,
you should see the way kindergartners fly when I hit them with this thing. I mean, what do you do?
All that's missing is I was raised by wolves.
Yeah, like what? What is wrong with you? The teacher asked Tavares if she used the taser on any middle school kids, and she responded, "The ones that know their parents." The ones that know their parents.
Maybe that I know their parents?
Yeah, maybe
No?
that's what she meant. Yeah. On Thursday, the local news reached out to Tavares, but she did not respond. Selma police acknowledged the search warrant and referred the case to the State Bureau of Investigation. The news reached out to the school board with a request. After conferring with others and confirming facts, it has been determined that the board is unable to comment on confidential personal matters and cooperates with law enforcement investigations. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So
here's what scares me the most out of all of that, and dumb criminal too. Has common sense like permanently left the building?
So here's the thing for you. You're new to the dumb criminal thing. So for dumb criminal, one of the first guests that I ever had on my show going back to, I want to say 1995, 96, was the author of a book called America's Dumbest Criminals. And it was a whole book, and I think there's probably 5 or 6 of them at this point. A whole book filled with dumb criminals doing dumb things. So when you say, has common sense gone out the window? Sure, but a long time ago. Like there's so many things, and I think there's always been lack of common sense. I think it just depends on who you're dealing with.
But okay, so people are always going to do dumb things, myself included, you included. I mean, we do like some stupid things. When we do them, though, in retrospect, or let's say somebody says, "What were you thinking?" Our response is not to go 6 feet further deep in dumbness. Like, I mean, that's where I sit here and I mean, it's like almost jaw-dropping. Could you imagine you're a community resource officer? Let's just start there. So like we had those at BBCHS, in Bourbonnais, where our kids went to school. So your whole thing is about safety and keeping the kids safe on while they're on campus at school.
Sure.
And you think that tasing a teacher who tells you not to tase her and then says it hurts, the follow-up to that is, well, I've tased students before. And
fine.
Like I seriously am concerned because I'm like, I don't know, like if you're breathing in proper air, or do we need to call an ambulance?
Did you have a stroke? Over your face for air?
Like what is happening? Yeah. Like
they said her nickname was Jersey, so I don't know how she said it, but I'm just picturing like Soprano, like, hey, come on, kids are fine. What's up? It's fine.
Get over it.
Just a little electric shock. They jump up a little bit. It's fine. Kids are all fine. Listen,
spit on it. It'll feel better.
Come on. Yeah. Don't do that. Yeah, that's with the famous spit on it stuff going on right now. Don't do that.
Yeah, no. Sorry. Whoops.
Yeah, no.
Whoops.
We don't need you going viral.
Right. No. It's just me. No.
Don't do it.
No.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, sunny with a high near 77. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 56. Tuesday, mostly sunny and windy with a high near 84. Tuesday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Increasing clouds and windy with a low around 70. Wednesday, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Partly sunny with a high near 86. Wednesday night, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 68.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
I feel like I'm constantly cleaning hair off my bathroom floor. At least my Swiffer sweeper makes it easy. Sweeper heavy-duty dry cloths have ultra-thick pads to trap and lock hairs, like a hair magnet. And when I'm finished cleaning up my hair, Sweeper takes care of his too. Now the hair is gone, all thanks to Swiffer. Try Swiffer Sweeper heavy-duty dry cloths. I promise you'll love them or your money back. And also try Swiffer Sweeper Wet to make quick work of tough, sticky messes.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is democratic member control. Jasper County REMC is a democratic organization controlled by their members who actively participate in setting policies and making decisions. The elected representatives are accountable to the membership. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies are better than 1.
What gets you out of bed in the morning?
An alarm clock keeps you going.
You guys do.
You're what keeps me going.
My favorite radio personality.
Make me laugh, make me cry.
Help me through some hard times. Come rain or shine.
Who is he? I can hear you.
My favorite radio station.
Sounds like you need to check your meds.
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We're loving getting up with you guys each and every morning here on the Q and on 98 Gold, as well as streaming on video on YouTube. Streaming brought to you in part by Umfleet Kasanovich McDonald's, the family of Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's in Remington, DeMott, Rensselaer. 2 great locations in Rensselaer. Lots of great stuff going on at your local McDonald's. Don't forget, Friday, Saturday, open 24 hours at your local McDonald's. Also, the $5 meal deal going on now. $5 meal deal.
It's a smorgasbord. It's the $5 smorgasbord.
Yep. You can pick from a McDouble or a McChicken. You also get a small fry, medium drink, and a 4-piece chicken McNugget. All for just $5 at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm living it. Also want to mention our friends over at the Hilltop in Morocco. Today's Tuesday. That means bingo night at the Hilltop in Morocco. Make your plans to get out there, enjoy some bingo at the Hilltop. Get registered for a chance to win some concert tickets, part of their summer of entertainment at the Hilltop. And you can play the high-low game with us. The card that we picked yesterday was a 5 of spades, which we just picked 2 weeks ago. So it's like it was the same thing as 2 weeks ago, but
Are you not
random.
shuffling? Are you not shuffling the deck?
It's random. It's online.
I'm teasing
It's
you.
an online shuffle. So when you pick a card every week, it's going to happen from time to time. So and we're going to pick the winner on that tomorrow. So short week for us this week. We are off for the holiday weekend. And some might think I'm talking about 4th of July, but no, I'm talking about my birthday. So it's yes. So my birthday is this coming Sunday, Saturday rather. So
You'll be the big 50.
I will be 50,
and you're feeling it.
So
you're actually feeling like different.
I am in a lot of different ways. There's a lot of things, much to the surprise of many. There are a lot of things going on up here. You know, most of my teachers were pretty sure when I was growing up there was nothing going on up here, but there is.
You're having an awakening.
It's yeah, you know, it's the weird part is it's manifesting itself in weird ways. So
which means
just in wanting to change some of the things that I do and the way that I've done things for a long time. So it's interesting to see how that's going to play out. So
my advice, give yourself grace.
So
because changing things doesn't come easy.
Sure.
And you've had probably in the last 3 years for sure, tons of changes.
Oh yeah.
And you've changed yourself and you've grown, but you know, we don't see it in ourselves. We just see like, oh my gosh, already. Like, I want to be here and I'm here, you know, but you're getting there. You're always moving forward. And sometimes
you hope so, because
sometimes it goes backwards. And if the, you know, I mean,
but absolutely. But sometimes it feels like you're on a treadmill. And oddly enough, Dave Ramsey calls this this position that I'm in small business. He's got 5 stages of small business.
Yeah.
That I'm in the treadmill. That's the treadmill stage of business, you know.
Got it.
So I forget what there's treadmill, there's Pathfinder, then I forget what the other ones are because I'm nowhere near them yet. So but yeah, so treadmill is the first one. So yeah, so it's interesting. So I thought this would be funny. So since July 6th, I turned 50. Some other things that turned 50 this year.
Oh, okay.
All right. Since we're going to go into
this is going to be painful, I bet.
So,
you know, when you're like, anytime I see those posts, like the difference between 1938 and 19 whatever, you know what I mean, is the same difference as 2020, you know, 2002, you know, 2002 and now. And I'm like, wait, what?
Right. Right. Yep. So here's some iconic things that are turning 50 this year. Okay. Post-it notes.
Oh my gosh.
Post-it notes have been around for 50 years.
Wow.
Now, I thought this came out in my lifetime, but apparently it did not. It was invented in 1974 by the Hungarian puzzle lover named Erno Rubik.
The Rubik's Cube.
The Rubik's Cube will be 50 this year, is 50
that
this
was
year.
All the rage when I was a kid.
Yep. Yep. No doubt about it. Yeah. And that's why I was sure that it came out in our lifetime. So I thought, but apparently it came out in 1974. It was invented then. How's this for 50 years old? Something that we thought was around just forever and ever and ever. UPC barcode.
No, stop it. Really?
50 years old. Yep.
Okay.
The silver robotic arm. I don't know I don't know what that is. Despite ongoing debates regarding the ever-increasing use of robots, the development of AI, the latter of which is coding and programming that creates systems with human lifelike intellectual processes, blah, 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 blah. The year 1974 was a big one for robotics, particularly in the industrial context. It's when MIT student David Silver invented what is now referred to as the silver arm, like a robotic arm.
So like
50 years
when
old.
they're building a car, all that stuff. Okay.
I guess
Got
so.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like someone who lost an arm in an accident.
No.
Got
Like,
it. Okay.
like a robotic arm.
Got it.
To
like to
grab things
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
How's this for 50? Bailey's Irish Cream is 50 years old.
Hooray!
We're going to talk about this on a different show. The Heimlich maneuver, 50 years old this year. So 51 years ago, people just choked. What do we do about him? I don't know. Hit him on the back or something.
Oof.
Yeah. 50 years old, Stephen King's first novel, Carrie. 50 years old.
I remember that movie. Oh, yeah. I didn't sleep for a decade.
I didn't see it till I was an adult.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it was scary in the middle, but the part where the coming out of the grave thing, the hand out of the grave, donezo.
The U.S. Privacy Act is 50 years old. We had no privacy before then.
Meaning what? Like HIPAA?
No, the Privacy Act. HIPAA's got to do with your health and all that stuff, but the U.S. Privacy Act is as important today as it was in 1974. Imagine the government has a huge filing cabinet with folders about everyone containing things like your name, where you live, maybe even your medical history. The Privacy Act regulates how federal agencies collect, use, and disseminate people's personal information.
I wasn't aware after 9/11 that there was such a thing.
Well, and now we all put it on Facebook anyway.
Right.
50 years old. Pretty sneaky, sis.
Pretty sneaky, sis.
Connect 4.
Oh my gosh.
The game from Milton Bradley. Yep.
I loved Connect 4.
50 years old this year. Skittles.
Wow.
Skittles are the same age as I am.
Taste the rainbow.
Dayquil. Not NyQuil, but Dayquil, 50 years old.
Okay.
That makes sense. I feel like that was around in my lifetime or our lifetime.
Still makes me tired though. Dayquil, NyQuil, I don't care. I'm out.
Oh, Dayquil? No, it doesn't
Like
make me tired.
Someone dropping an anvil on my head.
Yeah, no, I could take Dayquil before the show. And, yeah.
Could you really?
Oh, yeah, I've done it all the time. Yeah. How's this for being 50 years old? Give me a second here. 50 years old.
Get out of the way! Come on!
Don't get that, Frank.
It could be the office.
Yeah, let it ring. Hello? Baxter! It's Baxter!
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow Mix brand cat food has
The Meow 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 Mix jingle, 50 years old this
Here
year.
I'm thinking it's the bag phone.
Well, it was looked like that. It was a car phone that he just pressed. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know this one. Kinder Surprise Eggs.
All right. So Kinder is they have chocolate and it's like a fudgy thing. And then there's a little prize on the inside.
All right. Well, I did not know that. So,
okay.
Kinder Surprise Eggs. The Canon Datematic.
The what?
Photography became a lot more accessible in the 1970s. In 1974, Canon developed their Datematic, a 35 millimeter camera. The compact camera's main draw was it was lightweight design, which manufacturers achieved by building the camera from reinforced plastics. The camera served as an inspiration for future SLR cameras. So I'm going to guess it made it easier to carry around so you could take it on a date and take pictures on your date like we do with our phones all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I took a selfie of us in the ER the other day. So, yeah.
I know. I was like, what in the world are you doing? He was like, I think I want this so that we remember it.
It'll pop up on my memories. Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah. 50 years old today or this year. Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, I wasn't.
I was never into. I never played it, but still,
big deal back then.
50 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Bold laundry detergent is 50 years old, which I guess I remember that kind of coming out. I don't know what this is. The Arecibo message. The Arecibo message was transmitted via a device known as the Arecibo radio telescope. Unfortunately, though, it was a genuine attempt to contact aliens here on UFO Day. Instead, it served as a testament to how far space technology had come. Oh boy, I didn't know this one. 50 years old this year. People magazine.
Oh, wow.
I'm as old as People magazine.
Wow.
Come on.
Could be worse. You could be older. Hi.
Well, in my defense, you're always going to be older.
Right.
So, 50 years old as well. The Volkswagen Golf. Which, okay. I mean, that didn't.
Yeah.
People magazine hits me harder than that.
Yeah.
That's,
yeah.
That doesn't seem like that big of a deal.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one, which many of you will be surprised to find out and enjoy. WLQI is 50 this year. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Now, it wasn't always WLQI, but the signal of 97.7, yes.
50 years old.
Has been around since 1977. So, I'm sorry, 1974. So, yeah. So that's kind of wild.
Mm-hmm.
That me and the Q will forever be linked.
Yeah.
The same age. So
that's
yeah,
cool.
Yeah. So I think that's kind of cool. All right. Let's see. We got to take a break. When we come back, no more age talk. I will get to this thing about Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah, I do want to know
her
that.
most famous song. I mean, it's got to be Girls Just
Want to Have Fun. It's
Yep.
got to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're going to get into that.
Okay.
Also, we meant to get to this yesterday. We never got around to it. The escalator at Milwaukee Stadium.
Oh, boy. I saw that. Yeesh.
So we've got that. We've got a dumb criminal coming up in the next hour. And we've got speaking of getting older, how about this? Things that used to be totally common that have just kind of vanished. Where'd they go?
Okay.
So we'll get into that as well coming up in the next hour. So
cool.
Don't forget to head over to the Touhyville Show Facebook page, like us, answer today's poll question, head to YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You get all kinds of cool stuff that way. You know what? Content. You get all kinds of video stuff by subscribing to our YouTube channel.
No, Steve.
So don't do it. Don't you do it to me. Don't you do it to me. Don't you do it to me. Rich says, good morning. Good morning, Rich.
Well, you were talking about your birthday.
Yeah.
And on birthdays, we get presents, and you know how I am because I've given you all your presents before your birthday. So why don't we give out some Deep River Water Park tickets to the next caller?
All right. 219-866-4104. You get yourself some Deep River Water Park tickets. Give us a call right now. Right now. Did you get to your phone? Did you get to it yet? Did you get to it now? Where's your phone?
Let's go.
Where's your phone? Did you get to it?
Oh, you don't want tickets? You want to pay?
Get to your phone.
You'd rather pay?
Oh my goodness. Oh, wait. Where's my phone? What did I do with it? What happened?
What's the number, Steve?
219-866-4104. We have got. Hi, good morning. Who's this?
Bob Gibson.
Hi, Bob. How are you, bud?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Good. How many kids you got? How many folks in your family?
6 altogether.
6 altogether. You got yourself 6 tickets to Deep River Water Park. Hold on so I can get all your info, okay?
Sure.
All right.
Congratulations. That's
how you do it.
Yep.
I sit here and do the show, and Cheryl just surprises me with times that we give away tickets. So that's
lots of people, courthy of lots of our favorite businesses. Jasper County REMC.
Do you know any more by heart? Smarty Pants?
I do. And now my brain is like,
yeah. Yeah. This radio thing, not so easy. Huh?
The gas stations.
Oh, well, that'll help them out a lot. Cheryl referring to the Rensselaer Marathon Raceway and BP gas stations.
Well, they're our favorite gas stations, so
Sure.
that's that.
Steve Specialized Services, Fozzie Caleb in Rensselaer and DeMott, St. Joseph's College, Deno Home Center, Mayor Jeff Phillips in the city of Rensselaer, Cornerstone Real Estate, Yoder Portable Buildings, Comfort Keepers, and of course the Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's in Rensselaer, DeMott, and Remington. All right, let's take that break, and we'll come back with more fun here in Touhyville. You never know what's going to happen.
Get an 11% rebate at Menards. Rust-Oleum Stops Rust Custom 5-in-1 Spray Paint lets you choose from 5 spray packs.
Memorials may be made to the charity of the donor's choice. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 80-year-old John J. Morozic of Rensselaer passed away on June 30th. Arrangements for John Morozic are pending at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather brought to you by Christine Bogan, your Edward Jones agent in Rensselaer.
Today, sunny with a high near 77. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 56. Tuesday, mostly sunny and windy with a high near 84. Tuesday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Increasing clouds and windy with a low around 70. Wednesday, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny with a high near 86. Wednesday night, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 68.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. Two Tuohys are better than one.
What day of the week is it?
What does it feel like?
Tuesday.
Well, it's Tuesday.
Who are these people?
They are hilarious drive time radio guys.
You are hilarious.
They're seriously so funny.
You best put seatbelts on your ears, because I'm going to take them for the ride of their lives.
It's where fun meets awesome.
You are going to love this. Welcome to the show. It's showtime.
Yep. Steve and Cheryl with you here. Portions of which are brought to us by Jasper County Fair, going on July 20th through the 27th. Yeah, right over there.
I went to hang up the thing and
the clock.
Yeah.
Flavor Flav. Jasper County Fair going on July 20th through the 27th. Lots of fun stuff going on, including their 100th year cookbook. So there is so many things going on. Okay. Let's throw the QR code up there so you could take a picture of that with your phone and go to the website, order up some 100-year merch, shirts, the cool cups that you can get in maroon or in green with the 100-year logo on there.
And don't miss the cookbook. I mean, that's just got
so many cool things.
Recipes. Like, that's a one of a kind.
Yeah, it's really cool. So you could do that.
And the dog bite stopped me from baking. Like, this weekend was supposed to be
a
like
weird weekend.
Yeah, it was just a traumatic weekend for us. So I haven't cooked yet, but I will.
Mm-hmm. So we will so we'll do that. But lots of fun stuff going on with the 100-year anniversary. So make your plans to be a part of it. They got the parade. Still looking for folks to be in the parade. You can get the form on their Facebook page. Also, they're looking for pictures from the 90s and the 2000s, meaning 2000 through 2024.
Like newer pictures.
Yeah. So get those over to them as well. So
and let's not forget too, while we're talking about really cool fests and fairs, Touch a Dutch just came out with the Klompen contest, which always, like, that's one of our favorite parts with, what happens with these clogs, how the different businesses, decorate the clogs. So that has been launched. It looks like you can visit Strachan Van Til in the DeMott Plaza to purchase your raw wooden shoe for $20 and enter for a chance to win. So there's all sorts of details on, if you have questions, it's info@DeMottChamber.org. That's our friend Diva, or text 219-405-6840. But there's all sorts of fun stuff going on for Touch a Dutch. And of course, we're going to be emceeing.
Absolutely. And Cheryl's going to wear Klompens all day.
You know what? It was so funny. My parents, I wanted clogs so badly.
Oh my goodness.
And it took like years for me to get them because my parents were like, those are, first of all, they make too much noise. And then they're bad for your feet because you were on wood the whole day,
Yep.
So I begged and then I finally got them.
Yep. So. All right. Our poll question today, we're talking grilling. Would you like to be the one handling the grill? Rather have someone else, or doesn't really matter to you? 49% saying that they would like to leave the grilling to someone else. Yeah, let someone else handle it. I don't feel like messing with it. I'll sit. I'll have my cocktail, my wine cooler, what have you. I just refreshed. 48% said that. 31% said it doesn't matter. And 21% said, I like to handle the grill. So I went with I like to handle the grill because I like to. It's not control. It's not, that's my territory. Someone else wants to do it. I wouldn't be upset.
Right. You don't get upset.
I would, you want to handle the grill. Okay. Or if it's something like that, better than me, I'd much rather have you do it and learn from you doing it. And then so I could do it myself later. So Christine says, I just made meatloaf last week. We were talking with Jason about his meatloaf. And he sent it into Cheryl to get so that she has the recipe.
Yeah, now I have to make it. Like now I'm itching.
Yeah.
Like now I'm gonna have to do that.
I like meatloaf. Yeah. It's usually in the wintertime, but Christine says I just made meatloaf last week. So good. It's very good on the grill too.
That's what she said.
Yeah. So
that's what Jason said. So
So we'll have to try it out. So last weekend, or this last weekend, a couple days ago, the Cubs were in Milwaukee to play against the Brewers. We always used to like to go see that game because here's what we liked about going to Milwaukee. Well, multiple things. There's a lot of fun things in Milwaukee. There's a really cool restaurant there called Comet, right? Is that what it was? Comet?
Well, we had Comet was in Milwaukee, right? And then we also used to love the blue sombrero. Jose's Blue Sombrero.
Yes, that was good too. So we liked that.
Stay there and play and then go to weather permitting, like because they're a domed field. So it didn't matter if it poured.
Well, that's what I was going to say is that we liked, we could buy tickets ahead of time. We were always nervous about buying tickets for Wrigley Field ahead of time because
it could be,
if it
really
pours
bad
or anything, it's a long ride to go. We can't, and we can't usually make it up on a Tuesday when they redo the game or whatever. So, but with Milwaukee, we knew that we could go, we could make a time of it. Sometimes we'd do an overnight trip and, make it a whole thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, folks went to the game, which is always, it becomes like Wrigley North because so many people from Chicago go up there, especially from the north side.
It really is.
It's close to Chicago, 45-minute ride.
Yeah.
So a lot of people were there, and they were, I believe, after the game coming down the escalator. Kaylee Klein was one of those people. She says she was at the game with her boyfriend and his family and friends. When the game ended, she and her group were waiting for fans to leave the section they were in. She said they were in a line to get on the escalator, but it was such a long line, estimating at least 100 people were waiting to get on the escalator, and at least 20 were on the escalator at the time. She said the escalator was the one outside of section 425 to 427. While we were in line, we heard a screeching sound, which is never good.
Yeah.
And that led to about 5 to 10 seconds later, the escalator picking up speed about 10 to 15 miles per hour. I wouldn't have even thought that it could do that. The escalator picked up to 10 to 15 miles per hour.
I mean, 5 miles per hour is enough to kill someone in a parking lot with a car.
Oh, well, see, there you go. So
just
this thing
in relative
started flying.
Yeah. 11 people were hurt, Steve.
So seconds later, the escalator picked up to 10 to 15 miles per hour, Klein said in an interview. Then from the top where we were on the 4th floor, we just saw fans plummeting down, basically.
God.
Then someone else that was up there clicked the emergency stop button, and I had yelled for everyone to back up from the area. So you see those things on the escalators at the top. So someone thankfully hit the emergency stop. But I mean, 10 to 15 miles per hour, that's throwing everybody ahead off of this thing.
Well, and because it's after a game, imagine it's like sardines. Like everybody's, they're not on top of each other, but they're on top of each other. Like you're all leaving. Like,
yeah.
And I can't imagine you're on a slope. So yeah. With kids and like, yeah.
She said, I said to my boyfriend, I don't think that's supposed to make that sound. And second later, it was like everyone was going down. It was kind of like an oh blank moment because you don't really expect to see that or hear of it exactly. I've never heard of an escalator problem. Like when you first told me the story, you're like, yeah, did you hear about the escalator problem in Milwaukee? I thought it was going to be a funny story. But this is scary. She said, I looked over at the bottom and saw that at least 3 people were injured at that point. This is from the other day. You just looked up 11. One person who just looked upset on the right of me. I wasn't exactly sure what was going on there. It looked like it was 2 people had their leg or ankles injured. I saw the stretcher, but I didn't know exactly what had happened and who was getting on it. So she said she's been playing the incident back in her head since it happened. She said she probably will never go on an escalator there again. So just scary, you know. She said, I think a huge part of it was how many people were on the escalator. I think that may have had something to do with it. I obviously don't know for sure because I wasn't part of the stadium crew or anything like that. I probably won't go on escalators there again. I'll probably just take the stairs. The attendance for the game was listed at 42,238, which I mean, is probably normal.
You wouldn't think. I was trying to pull it up on video to see if anybody was like happened to have been trying to take a picture or whatever at the point.
Yeah.
But it just looks like people were talking about it. But it's on a really narrow slope.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
that's a big escalator if you look at it.
Yeah.
It's not like a little mini thing. It's
Yeah.
you know, and then to pick up 15 miles an hour in speed when you're going this way. I mean, probably, thankfully, there were a lot of people on it at the time to at least keep everyone in an upward motion. I would think,
hope. Yeah.
rather, you know, because if you're at the start of that and all of a sudden it just kicks up by that fast, I think you're tumbling. You're going down.
Yeah, that's what I would be afraid of.
You know, with kids, without kids.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, to say there was 20 people on the escalator, that doesn't seem like that much for a game day.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I mean, on a big escalator, it doesn't seem like that. Like it's that crazy that it shouldn't be able to normally handle that. So, I've yet to hear though what exactly happened, like why it was.
It said they're still investigating as far as
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
I was
mean,
on
that's,
WGN looking at it.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a little while before they know exactly what happened, before they put out anything public. You know?
Yeah.
So, all right. So, I don't know if you know this, Cheryl, but girls just want to have fun. That's all they want to do. Those girls,
One
they're
of
all
my
about the fun.
favorite all-time songs.
They're all about the fun. So, Cyndi Lauper is about to embark on her farewell tour later this year. She's never going to tour again. She's done, you know, which makes sense. She's got to
like
be in
Cher.
her 60s.
So
you
it's
know,
the first round
so-
of I'm never going to tour again.
I don't know. I don't know if Cyndi Lauper's like that though, because I don't know that she's done that much touring. Like I just
or the Barbara Streisand
So-
tour. I think
so-
we're on circa 7.
yeah. But I feel like Cyndi Lauper kind of went away from singing for a while and has come back. She did some acting. She's 71 years old, so
Yeah.
I don't know that she's gonna do that. Maybe I'm wrong. But she was recently asked about her first hit song, "Girls Just Want to Have Fun." She said she almost didn't record it.
It was written by a man for a man. 1, it's not the same point of view. 2, I did try and sing it like him, and it sucked because you can't try and sing it like Robert Hazard. I didn't sound good. You might as well just listen to his version. Instead of, oh, daddy dear, we are the fortunate ones. You could literally say, oh, mama dear, we are not the fortunate ones, because we're not. And we all heard what it could be.
Huh. So
that's philosophical.
So
I
she
don't know. I always
says-
thought it was just a fun song because her video is so out there, like taffeta and tulle and crazy hair, and it's the epitome of 80s for me. But I guess I never listened to it like
The lyrics. Well, I mean, yeah. Not that I really want to go down the road, but I mean, I was a kid when it came out. I didn't know what She Bop was about. You know, I mean, I didn't. You know. And,
yeah.
I mean, I was a kid. I didn't know.
I was
you
in
know.
Jewish parochial school
Yeah,
when they all of a sudden we learned that she
Yep, I'm not going to dive into it. Look into it for yourself, kids. But yeah. But yeah. So, but it's interesting. She says now, you know, it was from like this guy's demo that they found the song, and I'm guessing the record company bought it. So they're saying it's not really a cover version because she changed it up a little bit. But yeah, I'd be interested to know. I bet I bet you could find the original out there somewhere now with everything else out there with YouTube and everything.
I'm trying to think if her version is, oh, mama dear, we aren't the fortunate ones. Yeah, she changed it.
Yeah,
because
so
it's not oh daddy dear, it's mama dear.
Yeah. Well, it's. I mean,
Interesting.
the idea that it was written from a man's perspective, that girls just want to have fun. I don't know that I understand what they would have been going for, and I'd have to find the lyrics, but
it's interesting.
But yeah, I mean, to think like she did that, and then it was really kind of a girls having fun anthem. It wasn't like, I don't know what she meant it to be, Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Daddy dear. Wait. Oh, Mama dear, we're not the fortunate ones.
Yeah.
And then, oh, Daddy dear, you're still number one.
Yeah. Yeah. So she would have changed it up. So it'd be interesting. I'll have to do a little bit of research and find out what the original lyrics were. Girls just want to have fun. How about if I type in original?
I put original and I didn't. I got her.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if up until this interview, if we knew what it was. So, all right. So here it is. It says Robert Hazard. The phone rings in the middle of the night. My father says, "Boy, what do you want to do with your life?" Father dear, you are the fortunate one. Girls just want to have fun. Yeah, girls just want to have fun. Come home in the morning light. My mother says, "My boy, you've got to start living right. Don't worry, mother dear, you're still number one." So you just flip-flop those. Wow. Some guys
take a beautiful girl, then try to hide her away from the rest of the world. All my girls have got to walk in the sun. Okay.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
It's a different song.
I'd love to hear because I can't even fathom anybody else doing it. It's just so much fun that it's like,
right.
It would never not be footloose and fancy free, for lack of
like
in an 80s style.
It's like a party anthem.
It's a party anthem.
For girls. Like that's the way it was thought of for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
kind
what
of,
what it evokes, like even now, you know?
Yeah, kind of different. That's
interesting.
It is. It's really kind of wild. So I'm gonna see if I can find it somewhere, and maybe we'll have some fun with it. So all right, let's take a break. When we come back, we got the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day. Larry saying good morning this morning. Good morning, Larry. Thank you for being a part of Touhyville. We appreciate you guys when you jump on the video, letting us know that you're hanging out. Perhaps in the morning we should start taking attendance, like we're in school. Is Larry here? Where's Larry? Oh, there's Larry. Yep.
Or romper room, and I see Larry.
Yeah,
and I see Dar.
I love it. Absolutely. All right, we'll be back. With
Did
Whoops.
Did
go
you
ahead.
not wait for them to say your name? And they,
Sure.
for whatever reason, they never said Cheryl.
No.
I see Sheila, and I see
Not mention Cheryl Shalom. We'll be back.
Looking to sell your home? At Fit For You Home Solutions, we're not just your cash buyer. We are your trusted allies through the entire selling process. If you are an overwhelmed landlord, behind on your payments, or inherited a property with a lot of stuff that is a hassle for you, we got your back. With the streamlined process and fair cash offers, we'll make buying your home easy peasy. Call or text 219-206-0666 today, or visit us online at homes.com. That's fitforyouhomesllc.com.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help. Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Hi, I'm Cesar Milan. People are always commenting on how happy and healthy my dogs are. One of the reasons is the food my dogs eat.
Dr. Marty's Nature's Blend is a premium freeze-dried raw dog food designed to support your dog's health, happiness, and lifespan.
Their jaws are more flexible, their teeth are cleaner, and their coats shinier, and why they seem more youthful even as they age.
I'm veterinarian Dr. Marty Goldstein. I've helped countless dogs thrive with one simple concept. Your dog needs a high-meat diet similar to what their ancestors ate in the wild.
Dr. Marty created Nature's Blend using 50 years of nutritional research and experience, helping dogs make incredible turnarounds. Save up to 54% off Nature's Blend and get a free bag of Cod Krispies, their wild-caught, ultra-crunchy cod skin treats. Go to drmartypets.com/good or text GOOD to 511-511.
Your order is backed with a 90-day guarantee.
All dogs are unique. Your dog results can and will vary. Message and data rates may apply.
If you're looking to move out of your parents' place, you could really cut expenses by bundling your car and renter's insurance with Progressive, which is good because your little brother has gotten really territorial. You're blood related. You'd think it would be fine to share food in the fridge. I mean, who writes their name on every individually wrapped slice of cheese, Tyler? Still, you've got to admire the commitment. So bundle your renter's and car insurance with Progressive and use the savings to help you move out and have all the cheese you want. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company coverage provided and serviced by affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states.
Presenting Again Fling's love story. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus this morning when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. Alas, I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Try Gain Flings with OxyBoost and Febreze.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
It's Tuesday.
And now it's time again for your favorite
show.
This better be good.
Why? Why does it have to be?
Why would they keep tuning in?
Wouldn't tune in.
That wouldn't be a good thing for you.
And why is that?
Why? Why is that?
Because if you don't, you'll miss it.
Miss what?
Greatest show ever.
It's the greatest show of all time.
On a Tuesday?
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Boom! It's showtime!
Stephen Cheryl with you here. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Thank you for getting your day started with us here on the Q98 Gold. Short week this week. We are on today, on tomorrow, then we're off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 4-day weekend for the 4th of July, for my birthday, for life in general. Portion of the show is brought to us by Another Season in DeMont. Head over to Another Season for all kinds of great things. Man, oh man, you can find fun stuff for everybody at Another Season. Get your own trucker hat made up for the holidays. Here's what's going on at Another Season today. Okay, they're open 10 to 5. All Americana merchandise 20% off all this week.
Mm-hmm.
And then they will set up at the Design Barn from 3 till 8 this evening with their mobile hat and patch bar. So stop out and see Another Season there for all kinds of fun stuff going on. So Another Season in DeMont, 605 North Helk Street in DeMont. Like them on Facebook. Follow on Instagram.
And they are closed Saturday.
Okay. This weekend?
They're open Friday, but they're closed Saturday. So they're closed Thursday and Saturday.
Oh, okay. Just this week, like because
this week,
for the
but
holiday,
open
yeah.
Friday.
So
yeah,
they're closing for my birthday as well.
It's Steve Day, ladies and gentlemen. There's no mail, and you're right.
That's right.
And the banks are closed.
That's right. Time now for the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is,
You don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
All right. Time for today's dumb criminal coming to us from Florida. Yeah. Cucamonga nut jobs in Florida, including the ladies. Some girls just want to have fun, Cheryl, but some girls just want to cuddle. And if you won't cuddle with them, they'll bite you. 22-year-old.
I don't even know what to make of that.
A 22-year-old Florida woman got arrested for assaulting her boyfriend, biting his forehead.
Ow. Ow.
And breaking his phone because he refused to cuddle.
Did you just bite me?
No. I have news for you. I don't know that he's going to be cuddling with you anymore.
Not getting any closer,
I
yeah.
don't think that's an effective way to get him to do that.
Police say it all started Saturday night when she tried to engage in some physical fun. And he wasn't and he wasn't interested. They say she got rejected again the next morning when she continually tried to cuddle with him. Then things got physical, but not in the way she had planned on. She allegedly yanked his chest hair. Ow. I don't even have chest hair, and I think that hurts. Scratched his face, bit him on the forehead, broke his phone. She's faced with charges for misdemeanor, domestic battery, and a judge ordered her to have no contact with the boyfriend. So now she's an ex. She is also charged with being today's dumb criminal. Protect yourself from dumb criminals, although not sure how you can protect yourself from a dumb criminal like that.
Don't expect the cuddles, for God's sake.
I don't know that Mike can help you in your relationship issues. Mike can do a lot. I mean, he can protect you from a lot of dumb criminals with security, surveillance. He can get you in your house, but I don't think he can help you in your relationship.
Here's what he can do.
Oh boy.
He can provide security for the guy,
I suppose,
so that he doesn't get his forehead bitten again.
Maybe he can,
and his chest hair
maybe
ripped
he can
out.
make you something for your head so you don't, get bit. I don't know.
Call Mike.
Call
He'll
Mike
handle
today.
all your security and make you a helmet.
Right. 219-866-7171. Visit pgr.glass. Click on Precision Security and like Precision Security on Facebook. Follow on Facebook. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're talking girls just want to have fun. I think I've found the original Robert Hazard version of Girls Just Want to Have Fun, so we'll see how that goes. Stick around.
Weather brought to you by More Trucking in Rensselaer.
Today, sunny with a high near 77. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 56. Tuesday, mostly sunny and windy with a high near 84. Tuesday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Increasing clouds and windy with a low around 70. Wednesday, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny with a high near 86. Wednesday night, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 68.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Hey, the lights are flickering again. That's it. I'm calling Roselawn Electric.
Family owned and operated since 2005, Roselawn Electric has been providing Northwest Indiana with exceptional service for residential, new construction, small commercial business, and farms. Specializing in electric remodeling, room additions, and outbuildings, Roselawn Electric is also an authorized Generac generator installer offering free estimates and appointments throughout the week. Plus, they have an A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Give them a call today, 219-251-0035, or follow them on Facebook. When you use Roselawn Electric, you won't be shocked.
Tri-County School Corporation is hiring. They have several openings for the 2024-2025 school year, including substitute teachers, teacher aides, cafeteria staff, and custodial positions. Looking to make a difference in the lives of kids within your own community? Now's your chance. Full-time positions include benefits such as paid time off and vacation days. Pay is competitive, varying by position and experience. To apply, go to the Tri-County School Corporation website at trico.k12.in.us TriCounty.gov/employment to start your application. Come be a part of the team at Tri-County.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Patriotism is like charity. It lives in the heart. Faith Homes Design Center in DeMotte wants to thank our local military members for standing tall and fighting for the red, white, and blue. Our soldiers embody the excellence this country stands for, and we're proud to salute them. May God bless our brave sons and daughters who serve this nation, and may God bless America. Patriotism, it runs deep at Faith Homes Design Center in DeMotte. We live in the land of the free. Thanks to the brave.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. We work to design an insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter Insurance ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region, 5 out of the last 6 years by J.D. Power. Satisfied customers and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? For J.D. Power award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Find the award-winning service you need with Shelter Insurance agent Lauren Berenda at his new location on 231 in Rensselaer.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Whether it's lunch or dinner, we'll meet you at Arnie's in Rensselaer. From delicious burgers to mouth-watering pizzas and irresistible desserts, they've got what your taste buds are craving. Planning a cozy night at home? Order online for carryout or delivery. Too busy to cook? Arnie's has you covered. Celebrate a team victory or simply savor a meal with your loved ones. At Arnie's in Rensselaer, customers are family. Meet you at Arnie's.
Celebrate July 4th with the hottest deals at Lowe's. Right now, get 2 select 2 or 2.5 quart red, white, and blue annuals for $10. And buy 2, get 1 free on select paint and exterior stain via Lowe's gift card rebate. Shop these deals before they're gone, because Lowe's knows summer savings. Valid through 7/10. Annuals offer in-store only. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Actual plant size and selection varies by location. Paint. More terms and restrictions apply. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details while supplies last.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. Now even Touhier. Can we turn the radio on?
Turn on the radio.
Welcome back this morning.
Good morning and welcome.
Morning. Welcome.
It's going to be good.
I want to be entertained.
And this is radio. You need to be entertained. I'm being entertaining.
Stand corrected. This is compelling radio.
You're listening to the radio.
Are we ready to start the show?
Start the show?
Start the show.
Welcome to Touhyville. We started a long time ago. Where you been? Portion of the show is running brought to us by Fozzie Caleb Appliances in DeMotte and Rensselaer. Visit Fozzie Caleb Appliances today for Maytag washers and dryers. Lots of great deals all the time on great Maytag appliances at Fozzie Caleb Appliances in DeMotte and in Rensselaer. Go and like them on Facebook. Find out all the cool stuff that they have going on there. All right. So earlier we were talking about this interview that Cyndi Lauper did, okay, about girls just want to have fun. Talking about that it was originally done by a man from a man's point of view. Mm-hmm. Robert Hazard is that guy. She said she changed it up a little bit. She almost didn't record it because she didn't like it.
It was written by a man for a man. 1, it's not the same point of view. 2, I did try and sing it like him, and it sucked because you can't try and sing it like Robert Hazard. I didn't sound good. You might as well just listen to his version instead of, oh, daddy dear, we are the fortunate ones. you could literally say, oh, Mama dear, we are not the fortunate ones, because we're not. And we all heard what it could be.
Yeah, so she changed it up, but I did find, and I figured in this day and age on YouTube we'd be able to find it. So let's see what his version sounded like. If YouTube or Facebook wants to yell at us, we don't have copyright for this. Blah blah blah. We don't. It's not ours. We just want to see what it's like. We're just talking about it. Give us a break. Do you like all that?
Blah blah blah.
Just give us a break.
Like AI.
It's like a little bit like the Cars, kind of like, but it's that time.
Come home with the morning light. My mother said, my boy, you better start looking right. No matter mother dear, you're still number one. Girls just wanna have fun.
Nothing like it at all. It doesn't sound like it in any way like hers. Yeah.
Thankfully.
Yeah, because hers was way better. Yeah, I mean, I know it's what we're used to, but and it's got that hiss and everything to it. It's a demo. Like, he was not a big star or anything like that. But
was he a writer? Like who?
I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't really know much about him.
Okay.
Never heard of Robert Hazard. I wonder if that helped his career. Like, I wonder if he. I assume he made money off of it. I would think. He died in 2008. Let's see. He was an American musician. He wrote and composed "Girls Just Want to Have Fun" in 1979, which was recorded by Cyndi Lauper in '83. Which turned into a best-selling hit. He also composed the new wave and MTV songs "Escalator of Life" and "Change Reaction," which he performed with his band. Never heard of it. It was popular in the Philadelphia club scene in the 80s. I think someone's being a little nice on Wikipedia. Never heard of him. So, yeah. So, yeah, never really took off, but probably made a decent amount of money from Girls Just Want to Have Fun, I would imagine. So, all right. So I mentioned this earlier when we were going through all the things that are 50 this year, like myself. Things that used to be common that just sort of vanished, went away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Rotary phones.
Sure. Yeah. That's
I mean, I just think about like the 25-foot cord we had so that you could pull it into the bathroom, shut the door, and get some privacy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And not talk in the kitchen.
Yes. Yes. You know.
And then call like waiting where you just hit to like, dude, and then you would wind up hanging up on the person. They'd be like, don't do that. You know?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember, taking the phone into the bathroom, with
and stretching the cord.
Private conversations, Yeah, I gotta get in there. Okay, but I'm on the phone. Yeah, I don't care.
Right.
I got business to do. I got business to do.
Right.
Yeah.
I need to make a deposit.
Yeah. Listen, I pay the phone bill, so we could either hang it up or you can go talk out on the stairs, and that's in my kitchen. You could take the cord all the way around and you could talk like by the stairs, like, but it would like,
Do you remember how it would like,
oh,
and you'd have to like hang it upside down and let it just, like,
listen, I had lots of headphones that have done that over the years. Yeah. This one says the shoes with wheels on them, they were called Heelys.
Heelys.
Wow. I was like, yeah, I didn't remember that. I remember, my first roller skates were like a clamp with 4 wheels on it, and you put it on your gym shoe and it just strapped in,
So you don't remember the ones where the heels came out of the bottom, like you?
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah. Was that like in the 80s or something? Like,
no,
or this is like more modern?
I think this is more modern
Okay.
when our kids were young.
Then I think I
90s.
do. Then I think I do know that one. Yeah. It's funny because I was just thinking about this the other day that it's not around. Picture in picture. It's not a
Oh,
thing on
yeah.
televisions
I know.
anymore. I loved picture
Either
in
is
picture.
really 3D. We have a 3D TV.
Yeah,
and it was
remember
like,
that came and went?
do you
That was
remember
like,
we were all excited? We bought that aqua like underwater movie. we had the
That was the only thing we ever
delivered
watched.
and everybody watched it.
That's
and
the only
were
thing we
like,
ever watched.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the only thing we ever watched. In
All
3D.
in those, we had
with
4
those weird
pairs of
glasses.
glasses. Yeah.
Yeah, that was what a waste. Yeah. But picture in picture, I used to love, like, if the Cubs and the Bears were playing at the same time, I'd put one down in the, like, sports is what I liked it for. Yeah, absolutely. Picture in picture. Picture in picture as a feature on TVs. It was a huge deal to be able to watch 2 things at once. Now everyone's watching TV while also using their computer and their phone, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I like picture in picture. Absolutely. I never really paid attention to it, but yes, prizes and cereal boxes. Just gone. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Do you remember how you'd contort the entire box because you'd like put your hand in and you dig and you dig and you dig and you pull it out and then you could never get the box flat again?
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
I remember the one that I remember is hologram baseball cards were in some of the cereal, and I used to love collecting baseball cards. So yeah. Now they say they've mostly switched to QR codes where you get a link to a mobile app, and like your prizes are like
That's
things that
not fun.
it is to the kids. Kids nowadays with their mobile apps and their things, they're all their electronics. Get off my lawn. They don't know, these kids.
Okay, so can I ask a stupid question then? Does
Go for it. We're here.
Are there in McDonald's Happy Meals, are there still toys?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so they didn't take that away.
No, they
'Cause
still.
I still remember the beanie thing. I was out to here pregnant and I was like waddling through the line 600 times to get the whole collection.
Yeah. Oh no, they still. Yeah, they still do toys and things like that. Voiceovers in movie trailers. If you think about it, it's just the trailer now. You know, we don't.
Oh, we don't go in a place, in a world.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. That I mean, the main guy, something LaFontaine, he passed away a few years back, but then they had some other deep voice guys that covered, that came in. But yeah, we don't have it, in a world where craziness happens and
We do
people
for Law
run
and Order.
around, it's like, well, it's the same guy over and over. It's like, yeah, that's all it is. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah. I think this just depends on where you work. I don't know. Paid lunch breaks. 9 to 5 used to mean 8 hours, and you got a break in the middle. But a lot of companies have switched to 9 to 6 at some point, and everybody just took it on the chin.
Not this girl.
But I don't remember, like,
9 to 5 plus an hour of work. Like if it's 9 to 6, that's an extra hour.
well, that's what I'm saying. But I never, I think I've spent the majority of my adulthood working for radio stations, which it's usually like you work till your work is done and then you go and take a lunch and do a half hour, do an hour, whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
you go
Like
and you eat and then you come back and you get your work done because you have work that you have to get done before you leave. So it's like you can make it last longer or not. It's
Same with sales. Like you're either
That's-
going to make
well,
the
that's what
sale
I'm
or
saying.
not. So it's like.
But
what
I
you
worked
eat is
in
not
radio sales a
important.
lot throughout my career. So it's
Yeah.
like kind of the same thing. It's all
Yeah.
like we haven't worked at a lot of places where you punch a clock, but I'm trying to think, even when I like work temp in offices and stuff like that, maybe that's something that has happened over the last few years. I don't know. Never really paid attention to it, but it's not really what we do here, Although you and I come in so early in the morning, if we worked 8 hours, we'd be home by 1, I think, every day. So
Right.
that's I got too
can't
much stuff to do.
usually-
I got too much stuff to do. 1
Usually
o'clock,
by
forget
like
it.
10:30, we're like famished.
Oh yeah, we eat our lunch early. Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. Yeah. Speaking of being at work and perhaps getting in trouble with your boss,
Uh-oh.
A woman on TikTok posted after she called in sick to work because she wanted to catch a flight rather than going in and then like catching it later. She gets on the plane, and 6 rows in front of her is her boss sitting on the plane.
Oh, snap. That's one of those, dang.
Oh, I'm starting to feel a little better.
Yeah.
That's
Do you remember those days when, I mean, I don't think people do that anymore, but do you remember how people would be like, hi, Steve, I don't think I can come in.
right. It was almost as if you couldn't
now you
call
just go,
out
"I don't
sick
feel
unless
good,
you
I'm
sounded like you were dying.
right, on death's
Yeah,
door.
yeah.
Right.
Which is so silly because you would do it despite the fact that you had sick days. Like you would still just like,
right.
Yeah. I never understood that.
I didn't either.
I think I was probably 10 years old by the time I even stopped doing that with my parents. Because by the time I was 12 or 13, they would just go, all right, if you don't feel good, stay home.
That's exactly how
like,
my parents were. And I
okay,
didn't want to stay
you know.
home all day by myself.
Right.
And so I would rather be at school. Like, I don't know.
Well, it was just like, yeah. I mean, they're like, okay, you're the one that has to make it up, So a woman realized every employee's nightmare after she called in sick to catch a flight, only to run into her boss on the plane. She detailed getting busted, is what they call it. Busted. In a video on TikTok that got over 780,000 views. She says, me taking a sick day from work only to end up on the same plane as my manager. She wrote in a caption. Accompanying footage shows Grace grimacing before cutting to a screenshot of a blurred out messages between her and her boss, who was also pictured in the video with their face obscured. So, oh my. Now, that said, I don't know. I mean, I guess you're not sick. You take a sick day. If you get personal days, I don't know.
Here's the thing. I
Works,
never got into that. I still remember at Madden, I had worked, and the Michigan conference was over the weekend. Like, because I always did cleanup day and volunteerism. So they always had a Michigan Cares cleanup day. So I would head out on Saturday, get there, clean up, and then it would start on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And so when I went to Tucson, what I did was I said, okay, instead of flying home this day, I'm going to stay with Savannah and visit her at school. And my boss was like, okay, just low key it. You know what I mean? Because technically it should be a vacation day. And I go, how do you figure? I just gave
right.
Do you really want to do that? Because I'll get a vacation week. Like, if we want to play tit for tat,
right.
Like, because Ohio had the same thing. Illinois never did it over the weekends, but I was where I needed to be, however long I needed to get the job done.
Right. There was no extra to work a Saturday or Sunday. So doesn't that trade off to a Monday or a Tuesday?
Well, plus, I would have to go in an hour early because Michigan is Eastern time, and so was Ohio. So if I wanted to start at 8, it was already 9 there. So some of the conference calls and stuff had to happen at 7 their time.
Yeah.
I'm in the office a couple hours early. So I was like, yeah, get out of here. So I didn't think anything of it. I went out to Blanco. I still remember this because I was like, it was World War III broke out. Literally. I'm at Blanco. I post a picture of Savannah and I, and it's like my college baby and I are reunited, and it feels so good. Like, I post the picture. No sooner did I post the picture, it's as if they had somebody who was some CSO, that's chief social media officer, who was just watching anybody that worked there.
Yeah.
Rhonda goes, I hope you're happy. And that was my direct boss, who was the crappiest boss in the century. I don't think there was a worse boss in this century. Who said, I hope you're happy. And I said, what are you talking about? I hope I'm happy. Well, you've just ruined all of it for all of us because I got called in an office and now I'm sitting here with the president and the this and that, and they want to know why you're off on a day that you shouldn't be off. I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, I'm not lying about
I
when I
already
take
told
my
you
time.
I was taking off. Yeah.
So what are you doing? Well, I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that because I told you that we had to play this low key. Then I get a call from another boss who's equal.
Yeah.
And he goes, Cher, come on now. He was like the reasonable guy because he never worked.
Right,
He was
but
kind of
it
Mr.
was a
Calm.
silly way of thinking.
So he goes, listen, when someone tells you to fly under the radar, posting on social media is, I go, okay, so are you all delusional where you want me to boldface lie to you and then like pretend I'm hiding somewhere? I'm not hiding anywhere.
Here's what we want you to do. We want you to pretend and lie to us, even though we know that you are, and we're just gonna. No, this is not the culture I want to be a part of.
This is not Tom Cruise and like the latest dump.
Yeah, no, I'm not playing around. Yeah,
But
I never understood that. I mean, I guess,
please.
I guess it's just the way that I am and the way I was brought up, and like I just never got the idea of let's play around and pretend. I always think of, and that's why I'm so glad it's there. Listen, there's some really great things about working at Touhyville Media, and there's some things that are not so great about working at Touhyville Media. And
not few and far between. But anyway.
But I'm saying, like, because it's kind of a startup company, there's things that just come along with being a startup company. Radio in general is not a get rich kind of a industry. So, but I always think of do your work, be off. Like, and if you give extra, I'm all for giving extra.
Because
let's
culturally,
you
look at me and go, you know what? You didn't sleep well last night. It's a short week. Just go and do your thing.
But that can easily be interpreted as you and I.
Yeah.
So I do the same for Chris.
Right.
It's like, oh, you got up early and drove out to Fowler to take a look at our transmitter.
Right. Take off.
Get out of here at noon, man. I mean, it's like, so that's just, I just think of it that way because I've had really good bosses that were like that, and I've had really bad bosses that are like that. I mean, I had a boss at one time say something to me about leaving early for like a kid's sporting event, and I was just like, okay, no problem. I just very calmly said, no problem. I said, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a time card, and when I hit 40 hours,
I'm out.
Then I'm done for the week. I usually get that on Wednesday, so let me know how you want to do that. Like,
right. It's a hip hooray for me. It's a 3-day work week. I mean, I still remember.
I'm always very straight about it. Yeah.
Yeah. The COO, who was always about like capture, like getting, I gotcha.
Yep.
Said, why are you playing and it's 4:56?
Yeah.
And I thought, are you out of your mind? I've just given you 18-hour days at conferences. And he's like, well,
weird.
That doesn't count. That's your choice, he said.
Right. No.
I said, well, good.
Yeah.
Here's my choice. I'm never attending a conference again. I'll do all my stuff on the phone.
Right. That's so silly. Like, yeah.
Like I wanted to go.
But I think that's why I love Simon Sinek so much, because he's all about that and kind of an equality between the bosses and the culture is a good way to put it.
And the culture there was always like, doesn't the building look really cool because we have a Google pool table? And I'm like, guys, I don't know how to tell you this. Your salespeople are not in Arizona.
Right.
And they're not the ones screwing up every one of your campaigns. We're out there pedal to the metal all day, every day. Please don't talk to me about your stupid like pool table, the Google pool table that you earned because of all the SEM you sell. Stop it.
Right. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us already today.
Get out of here.
Yeah, 98 Gold, WIBM. We're all done over there. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Over on WLQY, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we've got the pizza quiz, and we'll end on a high note. Stick around for that.
A little change can go a long way. If you'd like to gain the skills needed to find a better job, the Indiana Department of Workforce Development offers free training services through Work One centers in your area. You can earn your high school equivalency, increase your annual earnings, get free job training, or even get a better job at your current workplace. Make a little change today. It could go a long way in your future. To learn more about free training services offered by the Indiana Department of Workforce Development, go to jobseekers.dwd.in.gov.
Funding is provided by the United States Department of Labor. This material does not necessarily reflect the views or policies of the United States Department of Labor, nor does mention of trade names, commercial products, or organizations imply endorsement by the United States government. Equal Opportunity Employer Program auxiliary aids and services are available upon request to people with disabilities.
Summer's on, and so are the deals at Target's 4th of July sale.
Let's go.
Celebrate with 30% off 12 packs of soda when you buy 3 with Target Circle. Or get Doritos chips on sale, 2 for $6.
I love it.
Then make it a party with sprinkles. Select favorite day treats dressed in red, white, and blue are 20% off with Target Circle. And save even more. We've lowered prices on many summer faves like Up & Up sunscreen, Tillamook ice cream, Honest Kids juice boxes, and more. Target's 4th of July sale ends Saturday. Restrictions apply.
I love it.
The wait is over. Dell Technologies Black Friday and July deals are live. Check out incredible savings on select laptops and more, like the XPS 15, powered by Intel Core processors. The XPS 15 brings you the perfect balance of power and portability, plus stellar visuals and immersive sound. When you shop online at Dell.com/deals, you'll have access to exceptional tech and electronics, plus free shipping on everything. Don't miss out on Black Friday and July savings at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
97.7 The Q. It's 97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
This check in the news brought to us by Mindy Byer, Morgan Stanley Financial Advisor. Here's Russ Martin.
A one-vehicle crash on the far west side of Pulaski County this past weekend has claimed the life of a male juvenile. According to the Pulaski County Sheriff's Office, the driver ran off the south side of the county roadway, struck a mailbox, overcorrected, slid off the roadway, and the vehicle struck a tree. Deputies stated it appeared speed was a contributing factor in the crash. The victim was wearing a seatbelt. The name was not released. A Kentland man, 36-year-old James Sturgeon, has been charged with a felony of attempted sexual battery. The Jasper County Sheriff's Office stated deputies reported to a Rensselaer business in the early hours of June 22nd. And in a press release from authorities issued yesterday, they stated a female alleged that the accused hid in the ladies' restroom, grabbed her and pulled her into a stall and attempted to kiss her. Law enforcement said they also viewed security footage of the accused walking around the store that brought a felony public indecency charge as well. Later that day, James Sturgeon was arrested and charged with 2 more crimes: confinement, a felony, and battery, a misdemeanor. DeMotte police reported the arrest of a Gary man, 33-year-old Douglas Richardson, following the report last week of a break-in at a public storage unit in that town. In a press release from law enforcement, they said the renter of the unit said 2 flat-screen TVs were taken. Authorities said a review of the video showed a man, later identified as the suspect, breaking into the unit and taking the items. Later, the report said the accused returned and was breaking into another unit, and Jasper County deputies joined a deputy police officer at the scene and arrested Douglas Richardson, and that he admitted to breaking into both units. The accused was charged with 2 felony counts of burglary and 2 felony counts of theft due to prior theft convictions. There will be at least 3 festivals in the area having events around or on the 4th of July. The Brook Festival, sponsored by the town's community club, begins early Wednesday evening, July 3rd in Brunton Park with a cornhole tourney at 6 Central Time. The Brook Festival continues all day on the 4th. Check out the community club Facebook page. The Fowler Festival begins Wednesday afternoon with a movie at 2:30 and vendors opening at 4 Eastern Times. Go to the Town of Fowler Events Facebook page. And in Wolcott, their summer festival begins July 5th at 5 with a hog roast, cruise-in, and carnival, and continues all day on Saturday, July 6th. Go to the Wolcott Summer Festival Facebook page. We have extended interviews about all 3 festivals on our WRAN and WLQI websites. Click on News and then Newsmakers to hear all 3. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe, stay well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Every day you listen to the news, but how is that news affecting your financial world? Things like your retirement and your kids' college fund. You need someone who can help you work towards your goals, someone to help you move forward in these times of change. Call Mindy Byer at Morgan Stanley. Mindy has 20 years of experience as a financial advisor, and she's right here in Northwest Indiana. To make an appointment with Mindy Byer, call 765-420-8433. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
80-year-old Marvin Sam Strong of DeMont passed away on June 28th. Friends may call from 2 until 5 p.m. today at the former Christian Church of DeMont. Services for Marvin Sam Strong will be held at the former Christian Church DeMont, 5 o'clock today. Pastor Tim Hester officiating. Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to Haven Hospice or Adopting Judah. 73-year-old Dennis Hensley of Wheatfield passed away on June 28th. Friends may call from 4 until 7 p.m. on Wednesday, July 3rd at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Boersma Funeral Home entrusted with the arrangements. 81-year-old Thomas E. Strain of Wheatfield passed away on June 21st. Friends may call from 2 until 5 p.m. on Sunday, July 7th at the Pavilion at Sandy Pines, DeMont. Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. 82-year-old Patricia Pat Dunlap of Rensselaer passed away on June 26th. Friends may call on Tuesday, July 9th from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. Eastern Time at Sacred Heart Catholic Church, Remington. A nurse's honor guard ceremony will accompany the visitation. Funeral Mass for Pat Dunlap will be held immediately following on Tuesday, July 9th at 11 a.m. Eastern with Father Joshua Bennett officiating. Interment at Sacred Heart Catholic Cemetery. Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, entrusted with the arrangements. Memorials may be made to the charity of the donor's choice. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 80-year-old John J. Morozic of Rensselaer passed away on June 30th. Arrangements for John Morozic are pending at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather brought to you by McCool's Auto and Diesel in Morocco.
Today, sunny with a high near 77. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 56. Tuesday, mostly sunny and windy with a high near 84. Tuesday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Increasing clouds and windy with a low around 70. Wednesday, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny with a high near 86. Wednesday night, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 68.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're call number 7. Who's this?
Dan.
Hey, Dan, how are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Good, thank you, sir. All right, so earlier today we were talking about, since this Saturday I turned 50, some other things that turned 50 this year. Which one of these things does not turn 50 this year? Okay. Post-it notes, Rubik's Cube, or Tootsie Rolls? Which one of those does not turn 50 this year? Post-it note, Rubik's Cube, or Tootsie Rolls? What do you think?
Oh, I'll go with Rubik's Cube.
Bummer, Dan.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Tootsie Rolls. Rubik's Cube turns 50 this year. Post-it notes turns 50 this year. I'm sorry, Dan, but maybe next time, bud. Have yourself a good day.
Alrighty, thank you.
Thank you. Bummer. No winner in the pizza quiz today, but we will try again tomorrow right around this time here on the Q.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
All righty. It is time for us to wrap things up on this fun
my picture.
time
I'm like,
Tuesday. Are you okay? Are you all set with your
I am set
with your high note? I
and
know
today's high note is going to be all about compassion.
All right. So let us end on a high note.
All right. Today's high note is going to be from John Connolly. The nature of humanity, its very essence, is to feel another's pain as one's own and to act to take that pain away. There is nobility in compassion, a beauty in empathy, a grace in forgiveness.
All righty. If you guys missed any of the show, we had fun today.
We
A little
did.
little bounce back from yesterday. I mean, I don't know. The audience probably was fine.
yeah.
But we were having a hard time yesterday. So a little bounce back today. So thank you guys for hanging out. You can check out the show on podcast, on Spotify, iHeart, Audible, through Amazon. You can check it out wherever you want. You know, you're out and about driving around this weekend. You can grab that. Also, you can always see our smiling faces on video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Helps us with advertising, as well as it helps us to have more people find Touhyville.
Yeah.
So you see our smiling faces on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for listening. We appreciate it. We really do. Hope you guys enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself just a great Tuesday. And we will see you tomorrow.
Yeah, and tomorrow is a big day because tomorrow is our Friday because we're off Thursday and Friday this week. So we're pulling all of our winners tomorrow.
Yep.
So make sure you listen.
We got to Find the Big Deal,
The
Hilltop,
Hilltop.
high-low game. We'll do the pizza quiz, and who knows? It's been happening a lot lately. Cheryl may randomly make me give out tickets to one of our summer fun places. So thanks for listening. Have a great day. Take care.